already started. Yeah, so everybody, welcome to long-form discussion for the Bearded Truth, new series that I'm going to be starting. I've recorded 2 reviews already, still haven't posted them because I've been busy with my other podcast and like school and all that, but we got Grizzly Adam and Beard Tings Andy here from Tennessee and the UK. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Awesome, bro. Awesome.
Cool.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Maybe tell the audience a little bit about yourselves, like what you kind of do, what you've been doing, like with your beard, like what you started, like when you started doing that, and like Andy, especially, I want to talk about Beard Tings. We'll get into that. Your new business you got going on.
Yeah, buddy.
Andy's got more going on than me right now. I think as far as professional things, so we'll let him shoot first.
Sweet. So obviously my name's Andy. I am from the UK. I'm actually from Scotland, but I've got an English accent, so don't let that confuse you. I grew up in the Middle East and went to a British school, so I sound English, but I'm Scottish at heart, if you know what I mean. Moved up to Scott. Well, actually, I moved back a little bit. Lockdown happened. COVID-19 happened, and I've been growing a beard for about 5 years before. I was making my own beard oils, beard balms. I never really kind of got into the industry. I never really looked at what was going on. And then I just, the beard struggle thing happened. And I saw an ambassador program. I was like, sweet, I'll do that. I made my own Instagram page, a separate one called Beard Tings. And I started to just really enjoy it. And I realized I had quite a bit of prior knowledge about beards and beard products anyway. And as I got into it, it just kind of, I met some really cool people, met you guys, met loads of people. And from there, I just kept trying to make more products. And as the kind of beard struggle went along, there was 2 other guys from the UK. One guy called Dan, Doc's Bearded Life on Instagram. Private messaged me and just asked me how it was going with the beard struggle. I was like, yeah, it's good, but there's a few things I'm not too sure and too happy about. And he asked me if I wanted to start doing some reviews on different beard products with him. And so it was me, him, another guy called Trinity Beards, a guy called Sean. And we started Bearded Bear Reviews. And from there, we started ordering products to review. And then we kept doing it. We started to get free products. And then now it's kind of grown over the last 6-8 months to the stage now we're just getting free stuff sent to us and people are actually paying us to review their products, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And the fact that I already made my own products and started to review more and kind of figured out what's good, what's not good, what works, what I can improve on, I decided to start, Beard Tings as a brand, as a company. And it's kind of grown and grown and grown. And right now I'm at the stage where I've got my 6 scents locked down. I'm doing 6 oils, 6 balms. I'm doing 2 beard cleansers, so like a aloe vera beard wash thing. And that's hopefully going to be dropping in Christmas. So it is all cylinders firing, spending all my money on everything. I've gone all in, sold my car, done everything, gone all in. And big gamble, but hopefully it pays off. So exciting times. And it's just been a great journey so far, meeting awesome people, and hopefully it keeps continuing and growing. So happy to be here and happy to be with you guys.
As probably one of the very first Beard Tings users, if his beard product's getting any better, it's gonna probably be one of the best in the market. I could throw that out there for you, Andy.
Love that. Thank you.
I still need more of that. Who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? So what happened was I did a giveaway. This is when I was still developing my scents. I did a giveaway and I was like, right, you guys come at me, tell me the scents that you think would work really well. And I had hundreds of scents thrown at me in these giveaways, and there was 2 that won. And the best one was one that Adam did, and it was coffee. It was Irish coffee. So I made it was like a dark coffee scent with vanilla, and also I used Proper 12 Irish whiskey. So I actually called Who the Fuck Is That Guy after Conor McGregor. I'm not going to call it. I'm not going to use the real name for copyright reasons, and I don't want to ask him Conor McGregor.
True,
but it came off pretty well, didn't it? It's all right. I really like it. I love it. Some.
It's a thicker. I love it. It's the only beard scent that I've used that it's not super strong, but it lasts all day. And if I don't put shampoo in my beard, the next morning I'm like, I smell coffee and a little bit of whiskey, and I'm super motivated from there on out.
Totally. Yeah.
But obviously the reason I didn't make that one of my scents was in the UK is a thing called CPSR, cosmetic product safety rating testing you have to do. And the whiskey scent, I used real whiskey. So to get that into a scent, there's like a million like hurdles for me to jump over. And it wasn't cost effective. Hopefully eventually I can bring the whiskey into a scent base that I can put into the product. So I really want to release that one.
Totally.
But right for now, the amount like kind of cost efficiency, it just wasn't really going to work out for me. So hopefully though, I want to bring that out, and you're going to be, I think, your signature in the bottom of the bottle. This is your scent.
Well, I'll be pushing that then.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to try that at some point. That's like all that. Like I said this to you multiple times. Like just like as we're talking, like there's like based on the descriptions, like doesn't seem like there's a bad scent.
Yeah, I mean,
like
that's what I think anyway. But I'm a bit biased.
Oh
obviously.
no, 100 like yeah, like I'll pull up your Instagram and we can talk about the scents a little bit more. Yeah, so this is your flagship scent. Why don't you tell us about this one a little bit?
Yeah, man. So this is my baby. This is my flagship. So, and the first one I did, well, I experimented with so many, and I did. I just kind of basically started experimenting with just basic essential oils, which is kind of what every brand does, which is good. But there's only so many combinations of essential oils you can do. And some of these, like you can get oud as an essential oil, but it's fucking hella expensive. Yeah. Because oud is a tree that grows in Arabia.
Okay.
And oud is not a tree. So there's a tree that grows in Arabia, and there's a fungus that grows inside it. And this fungus like hollows the tree out.
Oh wow.
And kind of mossy kind of dark scent. When you crack the tree open, this smell of oud comes out. So you have to get it. It's rare to find. You have to get it from the Middle East, and it's just so expensive. So for oud, I use a fragrance oil instead. Okay. But then the leather and tobacco are essential oils, and I just thought, what do I like? This is like my first one. So what do I like in a beard oil? I like sweet, strong, sweet scent, but also like a manly, masculine kind of undertone underneath it.
Yeah, totally.
So it's like nice and sweet, but also it can be used as almost like an aftershave as well.
Oh, cool.
So I just kept experimenting with that for like a good couple of months until I nailed it. I actually sent this scent out for some feedback to a few of the guys, Dean and Callum from the Beard Struggle. Not Dean, just Callum actually. Yeah. And then a few of my other friends, a few other bearded guys I knew, and I got really good feedback about the scent. And the negative things were maybe the consistency of the oil and the consistency of the balm, which I then took that feedback and just I feel like now I've got it under control. It's like nailed it, I think, to be honest. So for sure. Yeah, that's my part. Enjoy that one. That's my baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to step on your toes or anything, Andy. But we've spoken a few times. Me and you, we've talked, as far as TBS meeting there. But you said something about your scents that to me privately before, where you took the view of what would our significant others want to smell on us, because
exactly,
and you didn't say that, but I feel like it's important to figure that in, because that's a really cool I'm going to look at, because that's a good point. Like, this is all of my wife every chance I get. And I've never thought, like, I was like, oh, my wife's going to love this shit. I'm like, oh, that smells like I just chopped down a tree and slit somebody's throat. That's amazing. Then I realized, my wife doesn't want it on her body. And that's a good way to look at it. Andy had a good view.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important. You know what it's like when you've got a missus, you've got to balance that stuff. You've got to have your own life, but at the end of the day, happy wife, happy life. That's like the way, I guess that's the motto of Beard Tings. Happy wife, happy life. So you've got to keep it sweet and nice, but then also like kind of strong masculine undertone. And I've kind of gone with that with all my scents. It's blending what you would generally get on the market with most scents being like strong type, because that's what you expect with a beard. Yeah. But then blending that with like some sweet, nice tones that kind of keep fresh. You know what I mean? So
yeah, totally. Speaking of your scents, next one, Ace of Blades. Like that, everything about like that sounds incredible.
So Ace of Blades is like kind of personal inspiration for that. So my background is I worked in hospitality. I managed nightclubs and bars in London. And there's a champagne called Ace of Spades. So I thought, Well, if you look at my actual packaging, it's like that's going to be in the gold chapter, so it's going to be like a gold metallic bottle, which is what Ace of Spades champagne's in.
Oh, cool.
And I wanted to do something along the lines of maybe a cocktail or something to do with like alcohol. So I just chose champagne, and then the leather and tobacco is a bit of a kind of running theme in my sense, and it just went really well. But it was something missing, so I banged some cologne in there, and it just gave it that kind of aftershave-y, kind of strong kick to kind of back it all and balance it all out. And it worked pretty well. It seems pretty cool. It's something. The one thing I want to do is I want to keep my scents unique,
For sure.
Because there's so many companies that do, I don't know, orange and sandalwood, or patchouli and I don't know, cedarwood or something. It's all like you seem to see the same things rehashed with a different company name. Yeah. So I want to do stuff that like only I do. You can only get it from Beard Tings. So that's one of the ones that's, I mean, you're not going to get that anywhere else. So.
Yeah, totally.
It's a bit of a fun one as well. So
yeah, and then Caribbean Cutthroat, rum, sandalwood, and coconut. Like,
yeah, that's a cool one. That was. Yeah. It's the most simple of all my scents. It's only got 3 scents in there.
Yeah, true.
But it works pretty cool. So when I started, obviously, Beard Tings wasn't going to be the brand I was going to use. I thought about going down like a kind of pirate route. I was thinking about. So I just reviewed some hair products, and they've got different pirate names as different scents. So before I found out about them, this is something I was actually thinking about doing. I was like going to call one Blackbeard and one Bluebeard and whatever. Yeah. But I decided against it. But I still wanted to do that kind of like piratey theme. So I thought, I need to do a scent on that. So I thought Caribbean Cutthroat, Caribbean with the rum and the coconut, and then. But then it's like you're on a pirate ship. You're surrounded by wood. It needs to be strong and masculine and manly as well. So I threw the sandalwood in there as well because
I love sandalwood.
I've got beard oils. Some of my favorite beard oils are just sandalwood. Like just a sandalwood beard oil by itself is beautiful. It's one of the best. It's one of my favorite individual scents. Totally. So I thought, everyone loves coconut. I love drinking rum, and I really like sandalwood. So threw them all together, tried a few different things, and it's great. It's really, really cool. Got some cool feedback about it. And I was going to change the name to Rum Barrel because if you look at the other names, it kind of sounds like that. But the feedback I got from the lads over at Bearded Bear Reviews, they just said, no, Caribbean Cutthroat, like unanimous decision. Stick with that. I was like, okay, guys, Caribbean Cutthroat it is. So it's gone with that.
Yeah, totally. Well, it's a super unique name, and like not like when you think of a beard oil, you don't think of like a cool like name. Like you think something like more like basic, just like a cedarwood oil or like Caribbean Cutthroat. It's because it doesn't immediately say like a beard product. You're like you hear the name and you're like, what is that? So it's smart.
It's probably best. There's enough beard companies that run off of themes anyways. Honest. You know?
That's exactly my thought. I was just like, the market's just saturated with it. Yeah. And it's got to the stage now where I think the bearded community has expanded so much. Yeah. We're kind of a little bit sick of it. And it's like, I want something a bit new. I just want something that smells good and works well.
Yeah. Yeah. No gimmicks, just simple. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, that's the way to go. And then vintage leather, like.
Yeah, so vintage leather. That was so. You got the gold series, the gold chapter, which is kind of more sweet, and then you got the black chapter, which is part of this. It's more kind of dark. These are much more dark and masculine scents. So this is one that took a while. I was experimenting a lot with obviously leather, but amber as well. Amber's really good. I've used that in another scent, smoked amber. Patchouli, jasmine, and cardamom. That is more from like, I've found they're really good from a lot of my reviews I've been doing. So this is another thing that's really helped me get some good scents together, is doing so many reviews. Yeah, totally. Just over the time, I kind of subconsciously realized what I really like. And then I went and I kind of sat down, I looked at my best reviews and what the best products I've used and went and looked, I like these 3 scents, so I want to use them in something. So I threw them in with some moss to give it a bit more kind of like a darker, earthy tone. And it worked pretty well. And I think one of the main things that sticks out for me in that is the leather. So I just totally cool vintage leather. Sweet, sounds good. It smells like I know, when you get like an old leather jacket. Yeah, like because I've got a leather jacket I've had for like 15 years, and I fucking love the smell. The older it gets, the better it smells. And I was there we go, vintage leather.
Yeah, manly.
Yeah, totally. Then we got smoked amber.
Yeah, smoked amber. This one's kind of a smoky smell.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've used oud in a few of them, and sandalwood.
Yeah.
This is like a really well balanced one. So if you look at all the scents in this one, you can't smell. You can't really. It's hard to single out what you smell when you smell the scent.
Yeah,
they come together. This is the most well balanced scent I have. It just comes together really well, and it's super unique.
Mm-hmm.
When you smell this one, you just think you're smelling like a really nice aftershave. And this is one that like mainly girls love this one. They absolutely love this one. Every person like a female this scent, and they fucking love it. It's really, really
cool. That's cool.
What is
what is tonka bean? I've never heard of that.
Tonka bean. It's like it's like a bean for like it's like a sort of like a tree. You can't eat it or anything.
Yeah.
But it's like I think it's an Indonesian tree, and it smells great. It smells really nice.
Ah, cool.
Yeah,
that's really awesome. And then we got
color schemes.
Totally. Yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's dark. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like gold and black and
almost devious.
Yeah. Speaking of black, we got black oak. Is the next
black
one.
oak as well. Yeah. So this one, I'm not gonna like. I was really influenced by this one by my favorite aftershave. Oudwood by Tom Ford.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So I kind of looked at what they're doing. I changed a few things around and came up with this, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's really good. So truffle and plum. So truffle's like a kind of earthy, you know when you eat like truffle fries, that kind of smell you get off that straight away.
Okay.
Plum is like kind of the sweetness in behind it. And then you've got like everything else around it just kind of brings it in together and gives it like it's like really full bodied, that one. It's powerful. Really, really powerful. That's one of the most. Obviously, here you have the whole like the cosmetic testing thing.
Yeah.
And usually it's quite hard because you've got certain limits of the fragrance oils you can put in.
Oh, okay.
With this one, it's not a problem because you can put the tiniest amount of these scents in, and it's just so fucking powerful. It's really good. Cool. That's the strongest one I've got. It just that one lasts for like 3 days. It's so good.
Nice. Yeah. Because like out of all like the beard oils I've tried recently, like I have a sandalwood one from Everyman Jack that does last a while, but a lot of the ones that I've tried, they don't last too long. Like I'm testing out Educated Beards right now because they sent me the book of beards, which you can see behind me there. So I'm trying them out, and it's like I feel like so far I feel like it's like they start out really strong, but then they kind of like disappear like pretty much right after you put them in. Like like I can't really smell it anymore, and I put the oil and the beard balm in this morning at like 10 o'clock, and it's already kind of.
I think that's a viscosity issue too. I've noticed that the thicker beard oils tend to like the artist man has a thicker. It seems a lot because it sits on your beard and on your skin longer.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm no scientist. I'm no beard mathematician. So
but man, you're spot on. You're exactly right with that. So what I found was that the higher quality oils, like so when you get a beard oil, you have like different carrier oils that you put into it.
Yeah.
The higher quality, thicker ones are the ones that kind of hold the scent longer. Yeah. So if you look at a lot of products, they have like rapeseed oil, sunflower seed oil, grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is good, but it's not quite as good as like say jojoba oil, argan oil, castor oil.
Yeah.
These really high quality ones that are really good for your skin, they hold the scent for longer. So, and a lot of companies, what they do is they write on their bottle that they have argan oil or jojoba oil.
Yeah.
But these are really dark yellow in color. And then when you look at the oil, it's really light color. So it's
that's Educated Beards. Like all their stuff is like has like a serious like yellow hint to it.
And that's how you know that it's got those better ingredients. The lighter the color in general, apart from castor oil, the lighter the color of the oil is a lower quality of oil, or like a lower black. So what they've done is they put if they write jojoba oil or argan oil on the bottle, and it's light in color, it means they have the tiniest amount of these high quality oils in the actual beard oil. The dark yellow ones are actually higher quality, but also the darker yellow it is, the higher quality of the oil, the longer the scent lasts in you, because the higher quality oil, the longer it will stick in your beard, because it's gonna kind of like bond with your beard and bond with your skin. So it's going to hold that scent for longer. When you use the other ones, I just call it cooking oil, it's going to run out. So, but also it is part of the scent as well. Some scents hold better. I think the coffee one, as you said earlier, holds fucking well.
I coat my cast irons with grapeseed oil.
Okay.
After I'm done cooking with them, like a like a nice lodge type cast iron.
Yeah.
That's what I use grapeseed oil for.
Yeah.
It's good to have a bit. I mean, I've got a bit of grapeseed oil in my product. It's good to have in there because it's not the best oil for your beard or your skin, but it gives a really nice feel to it. It keeps it kind of, because I don't want it to be too thick and sticky. So
yeah, true, for sure.
Grapeseed oil keeps the stickiness out of it a little bit. It's a good one to put in there because it kind of it blends it all together quite well. Yeah. But you don't want too much because it's not bad for you at all. It's good for you, but it's not like super beneficial for you. And you want that kind of best thing for your beard and your skin, which is that kind of argan jojoba almond oil. Almond oil is really good as well. So yeah, for sure.
I know because it's expensive. Use on as a coating, but I'll tell you what though, Andy, you take my money now. Just once you get like a sample pack going on, and I'll push it out here.
Yeah, honestly, agreed. Yeah, like that's like the central aspect of the Bearded Truth is reviews. Like, so 100%. Like, I'm excited for you for Beard Tings. Like,
brilliant, man. And the one thing I want as well is like that kind of brutally honest feedback, because there's no point. I mean, like when I do Bearded Bear reviews, we're brutally honest. I mean, I do a review on Company.
You have to be.
They're paying us and they're giving us some good stuff to review. Yeah. I really like 3 of their products they gave me. I was really actually surprisingly impressed, but one of them was the Beard Balm. Wasn't impressed at all. I was just totally honest. I was like, I just don't like it. Yeah. And but that's what I want, because it's like a business. The only way to grow, not even just a business, it's in life in general. Yeah. You've got to be able to take open, honest feedback, not like detach your ego from it and just make it really fucking good. Get the best out of it. Yeah. And that's just what I'm gonna do, man. And it's so open, honest feedback. If it's shit, tell me it's shit.
Yeah, 100%. You gotta, like you hit the nail on the head. You gotta be able to take like feedback and criticism without like getting upset about it. Because like in the end, like especially with like products, like the feedback is gonna lead to a better product.
You would hope.
Exactly.
Yeah. For
If
sure.
I thought that off the first batch that my products were going to be the best in the world, I'm fucking mad. I'm mad. The only way this is just the start. I mean, while I want to get to a place where my products are literally like the best. Yeah. And to get there, the only way I'm going to get there is by listening to reviews openly and taking all the feedback on. Because obviously people have different tastes. So you've got to be able to separate the kind of arbitrary stuff with the actual factual data stuff. Yeah. But you've also got to take into consideration the amount of feedback you have on a certain subject. And if like so many people are saying the same thing, then they're probably right, you know. So
yeah. Or you can gain prominence just by having thousands of blind followers.
We all learn that, no problems, don't we?
You get a few thousand followers, and then you have them basically on a social media platform crush anybody that says anything bad about their product or anybody that uses something different. Then you could build quick.
Yeah, that is one way to go.
This is like a real thing. It's a business practice. I mean, I when I manage businesses, it's a real thing. When you have we do like an AAR, after action report. You sit down, you debrief, you talk about what went good in the shift, what went bad in the shift. Yeah. And the main thing is the bad things, but it's like in a way you have to create like an environment that everyone feels safe to give bad feedback. But it's constructive feedback because you're going to get better at it. For sure. And if you don't do that and everything's good, everything's dandy, it's what we call a circle wank. You basically sat in a circle, wanking each other off because everything's amazing, it's all good, but you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get any real facts and real data on how to improve. And it's just bad business practice, to be honest.
Yeah, actually, that's an analogy that I use, a circle jerk.
Yes, it is.
Part of circle jerk.
Yeah,
real thing.
Yep.
You know, but like if you look at the best organizations in the world, Like the biggest one that I look at for my kind of inspiration on how to give feedback and how to is actually the US Navy SEALs or the after action reports. It's so fucking good. It's like you have to be able to challenge like your superior and say, right, I don't agree with this.
Yeah.
But to get to that, you have to feel safe with them to be able to give that. And that's one of the things that the US Navy SEALs do so good. I mean, I've done loads of research. You know, I used to do training sessions on it. And there was actually, I did a training session in my old company with a guy from the SBS, a special boat service, which is our version of the US Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
And they're very similar, really, really similar. And it's all about challenging your superiors. And they do exercises in this. There's like an exercise they did in the military where they're doing like sniper training. This is a good story actually. And the instructor went through a drill inside like a compound, inside a building. Yeah. And told you how to hide, how to evade. But when he's talking to the team in the training exercise, he stood by the window. And the whole point of the exercise is he wants the people in the training exercise to tell him why the fuck he stood by the window. And they're all thinking it, but they don't speak up. And at the end of it, he's like, why the fuck didn't any of you tell me to get away from the window? Like, oh, because you're my instructor. And like, right, throw that attitude in the bin. If I'm doing anything wrong, you fucking challenge me, you tell me, and I will take it and get better with it. And it's
you got to remember, instructors in the United States military, all those instructors, that's not their full-time job. They'll do like a 6-month billet, then they'll redeploy. So these guys with training will end up on their team someday in real world situations. So they they need to from day one they need to act like they're in real world situations together. And on the smaller teams there's no ranking at all. Yeah. Like cool. So it's that's how the U.S. Navy works because I was in it.
Yeah. I mean, all the best business, all the best teams, it's like a tribal thing. It's the best tribes. Like you become part of a tribe, the thing. And the most always get like high performance, the highest performing tribes or teams or whatever are the ones that have an amazing culture of open and honest feedback and giving it in a safe space. And that's what it's about. Like I don't tie my ego up with this business. I want it to do good. Obviously, I'm invested. I've invested mentally, physically, with money and time. Once you get past the whole ego side, you realize that like I value negative feedback 100 times more than do positive. The positive feedback is just like, cool, thank you. Yeah. But the negative feedback is like so valuable. Yeah.
Have thick skin.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Like I not like from 2018 2019 like I worked at a camp like up in a small town in Ontario and like that was like a big part of it. Like every week, like at the end of the day on Fridays, we'd like or like after a school group came up to do like outdoor education stuff, there was like we'd sit down and like debrief that like that weekend or that week and like talk about what went well, like what like specific people need to do to improve, like what specific people did well. And it's just, and like, we were just able to do that and just like be open about it and just like help each other improve. And it made a difference like for guests that came up.
That is so important. It's the fundamental, to be honest, I think it's the most fundamental part of any business or group or team. Yeah. And it's like, and if you think about it, it's actually the easiest part. Like a lot of people, like they'll finish the day, they'll finish doing what they're doing. Right, I want to go home. I want to go home now. You don't go home now. Sit down for 10 minutes and let's just talk about the day. What went good? What went bad? Yeah. It allows people to get their issues off their chest. It allows people to communicate better. And also the leader should be able to take that information and bang it into an action plan for the next day. And it's just the way it is. It should be that way. But a lot of people don't do that. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yep.
Also good leadership.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta take feedback. Because otherwise you're never gonna grow, and you're just gonna go stagnant.
I feel like I kind of took over there and sidetracked. I did my little bit of me and my background. What about you, Adam?
Yeah.
I was enjoying it, man. You know, I don't. Background. Been growing my beard since I got out of the United States Navy. Speaking of, I was on the boat teams, which speaking of, I actually got to train on Coronado and in Virginia Beach, right next to where SEAL Team 6 trains.
Oh, cool.
Facilities connected. Funny story about them, actually. They used to when I was in E3, so I was still in training in Virginia Beach, and I'm from California originally, Northern California, about 4 hours south of Oregon, in the mountains, and I'd never seen a firefly before, and so the SEAL Team 6 guys would literally kidnap us. I never got kidnapped, luckily, but they would like hog tie you and deliver you back to your barracks and shit. That's what they did, and nobody could tell them what to do. And so it was me and two guys I was training with, and it was probably 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And I saw a little green light like flickering in the trees. And I was like, "What is that?" We all thought it was some guys from next door, from where SEAL Team 6 is. And we thought we were about to get freaking like sandbagged, but I learned it was a firefly. But back to that's how I learned. Now I live in Tennessee, and they're I see, I've got 10-acre fucking farm, and I see millions when they're coming into season.
Yeah.
Like early summer. But so I've been growing my freedom fur since then. I've had it consistently for about a decade, minus a few like little like real short ones for random mistakes that I've made.
Yeah.
And if I look just distracted, I know I told you guys already, but I'm at work. I could, my bills pay themselves. I'm working on that.
Yeah, no stress.
That's too interesting. Most of my time is spent with my wife and my kids, doing man stuff or with the villains.
Yeah.
Got a whole bunch of the villains coming up. Charity golf tournament on October 24th.
Nice.
We go to one of our charities. We've got the Grisham House Veterans Charity in Indiana, Battle of the Beards.
Yeah.
There we go. That's at our Heart Walk.
Yeah.
That was actually my first day as a villain. I was actually able to hold the black flag.
Yeah, that's epic.
Pretty important day.
Yeah, totally.
But just that's all. Pretty much 50% of my time's with the villains. The other 50% time is family. I actually, I do stuff. I got chickens and a small farm. Potatoes are coming in right now.
Yeah.
I'm a father, obviously. I didn't kidnap them. Some pictures. There's me without a beard right there. Not pretty.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Actually,
who's that young strapping man?
That was 2008, 2009, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, 11 years ago. That'd be 2009.
Yeah, it was 2009. Yeah.
Yep.
That kid's gonna be a 13-year-old in January.
Wow.
I haven't seen my chin in a long time.
Yeah, it's always fun to like when I'm doing like podcasting and stuff, like having people on and then like taking a deep dive into their Instagram and like scrolling way back like before the beard and like seeing the difference. Like it's like it really does like change the whole structure of your face. Like
it does, man. And the weirdest thing is when it's like I had a bit. I've done it about 7 years, 6 years on and off. But when you shave it, I twice. I think I've never gone clean shaven, but I went down to like a millimeter stubble.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Like it's like it's weird. It's like you move your right hand up, and then you move your left. It's like that's not me. That's not me. Who the fuck is that?
I actually have bad dreams. Like I'll dream, and I'll have these dreams where I'm really motivated. I'm like, I'm gonna get rid of my fucking beard. I'm gonna shave it, and then I'm like, oh fuck, oh thank God, no.
Speaking of that, I literally had a dream like that last night. Like I was on vacation with my family, and then I was like hanging out with this girl, and then like I woke up the next day like in the dream. I was like, what the hell happened to my beard? Because it was like way shorter, and I legit like woke up and like panicked for a second. I was like, no, I'm good, and like looked in my mirror. I'm like, no, I'm good.
I have it's so weird. I get a similar dream. It's not about my beard. I have a dream that I get tattoos on my face, and then I'm like, and then before I wake up, I'm like, it was a really good idea. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, tattoos on my face, and then towards the end of the dream, I'm like, what the fuck have I done? Oh my God. And then I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, it was only a dream. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. And like that's as I've gotten like more invested in like the beard space and like growing my beard out longer, it's like happens more frequently that I'll like wake up from a dream and be like, shit, what happened? Then I'm good.
What I like as well is like what I found is like I had grown a beard when I first grew it. It was just like grow it the same length everywhere, and I look like a fucking caveman. But then I started doing it really short of the size and just growing it here. Mm-hmm. And then it evolved into actually I learned how to trim my own beard. I don't go to the barbers for my beard now. I get my hair from the barbers. I come home and I do it myself. Yeah. I did one other thing. I've got a YouTube series called Beard Tings, and I do like the last one I did was how to trim your beard. Yeah. And it's more like because it took me 5 years to figure out how to do it. So I thought maybe if I just do an instructional video on it, it'll help some of the guys that just started growing a beard or people don't know how to do it, and it'll help them do it. But it's literally a fucking art form, though. It's hard.
Totally.
Especially when you. I think like, if I could trim someone else's beard, I'd be really good at it. But doing your own, man, is hard because you gotta like, especially when you're doing like this bit with a cutthroat razor, it's dangerous.
Totally.
It's people forget, you know, like beards are obviously inherently a man thing, you know, for the most part. But you know, there's a lot of those guys out there that you know, that will make fun of you, like, oh, all you need is blood and pussy juice to make your beard cut like work, and they're all fucking idiots. But you know, I that shit drives me nuts, actually.
Yeah.
But you got to maintain that shit.
Totally.
You know, I mean, my wife, for example, I'm on my the 20th is my 13 or 14. I got to figure that out real quick. But wedding and
yeah.
And
make sure she doesn't watch this.
No, this will go live like later on in the week.
Yeah. People, you know, I'm a fucking war veteran. Like I'm like I got scars all up my face. I consider myself a fucking man. I've done some shit. People pretend to be Vikings. I've done actual Viking shit. But I don't need to dress up or anything. But you got to maintain. Like I spend more time in the mornings. Not really today because it's a weekend and nobody sees me today. But I actually forgot we were doing this. The excitement. But it requires. I spend a lot of time in the mornings. Like making it clean. And then at night I'll like comb it for like 5 minutes, and then I'll like put nighttime oil on there, or just oil. It's all the same. But
totally.
But people, you know, there's a lot of those fucking, I guess, the dudes that aren't confident in their masculinity.
Yeah.
Will talk shit.
Yeah.
Not face to face, but you'll like see, like, you know, the keyboard warriors. The
we all know them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's like
it's funny, isn't it? It's like you'd before you grow a beard, you kind of think, oh, growing a beard's like, you look at like fucking lumberjacks living out in the middle of Alaska, chopping wood. Oh, you're a fucking man, grow a beard.
Yeah.
But it's all good and well, but the problem is, like, the reason you have to maintain it, it's not so. Yeah, it is for the look and that, but the main thing is more the kind of health reasons, because having a beard, I always talk about this when I talk about like beard health. Having a beard is like wearing a COVID mask. 24/7, made of fucking sandpaper. It's not good for your skin, man. It's like sand in your skin. It dries it out. It's really bad for it. So if one day you do want to shave your beard, if you're going to shave it, your skin's going to be a fucking mess underneath. It's not going to be good. You're going to get like dry skin. You can get eczema. You can get like fucking psoriasis. You can get so much shit. Yeah. So it's important. I mean, I always say, like, if you're going to have one beard product, it's going to be a good quality oil. Totally. Because that's going to take care of your skin, not your beard. I mean, at the end of the day, who gives a shit about the beard when your skin's going to be a mess underneath? So
facts.
It's a basic health thing. It's like brushing your teeth or
totally
cutting your fingernails. You know, it's the same thing, and you got to do it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the same thing is like, you know, if someone says, oh, it's not very manly, you know, doing stuff to your beard. Well, is it very manly brushing your teeth? Apparently no, but I don't want to have fucking 3 teeth left by the time I'm 60.
Gums don't bleed when you eat, you know?
It's so true. Yeah, facts. It's just like, that's...
Get out to rain.
Yeah, I got a whole stack of empty cans on my shelf here.
I'll tell you, roll to wide hand. $18 for a 12-pack on Amazon, 2-day delivery.
Yeah, although Canada's dumb and doesn't have rain on Amazon, but there's a gas station like walking distance from my house where I can get them. So
Amazon,
that rain stuff's really good because before that came out, I used to drink a lot of Nocca. You know, NOCCA, it's a no carb, amino acid energy drink. Yeah, I love that. But then now Reign's come out and it's in a bigger can. It's cheaper and it's got your BCAAs and also fuckloads of energy. It's great. I love that stuff.
Bang! This replaced Bang. It's better tasting. It's overall ingredient wise a little healthier for you.
Reign's got to get on that. Like, because Bang definitely has the. Definitely has like the social media advertising, like pump it out heavy, but Reign's gotta get doing that. And because I've never tried.
It was I would watch what's his name? The mountain Thor Bjornsson.
Yeah.
He always had this hat. I was like, "Where's that fucking cool ass hat?" And I looked it up, and then in his gym, he's got a whole fridge full of it. I don't know if he's just sponsored or he's helped, or he like owns part of the company.
I think he is a part owner. I'll pull up his Instagram.
Yeah. So he's like one of the main guys, a part owner. So the reason that the way they got the hat design, the shield design for the face, the hat, it comes from Game of Thrones because he's the Mountain.
Okay.
So that shield on the front of it is the last helmet he wore in Game of Thrones. And he did that as a spin-off for Game of Thrones. And mate, the marketing's insane. So clever, so intelligent. Yeah. Because, everyone who does weights or goes to the gym knows who the fuck Cathal Bjornsson is.
Yeah.
So he's taken that Game of Thrones thing, banged it into a brand, and man, it's genius. It's absolute genius.
And he's just good at everything, man. As you guys know, at least a little bit, I'm a Highland Games competitor.
Mm-hmm.
And he just goes in and breaks records just with sheer muscle.
Yeah.
Like, no technique or anything. But, he's a monster.
Yeah.
So.
He's having a boxing fight match with Eddie Hall soon, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Really?
He leaned out.
Yeah. To be honest.
Yeah.
I love Thor, but I think Eddie Hall's going to have him in a boxing match, to be honest, because Eddie Hall's done a bit of boxing before. And I don't know. It'll be good though. It'll be good. It'll be a good fight. I can't wait for that.
It's gonna be because he's so the mountain is so long.
Yeah.
But Eddie's just gonna get inside of him and chop him down slowly. Is what I imagine it's gonna go. I think Eddie's gonna win as well.
I mean, it's not going to be a technical battle. There's going to be no bobbing and weaving in that. It's going to be just windmilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, some straight Hulk smash.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be. But I tell you what, I'll fucking pay money to watch that. That is a pay-per-view that is not going to go over my radar.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like. You get somebody like as big as that, like just like watching him fight, like that alone like is a draw for an audience.
6'8", right? I mean, I think Eddie Hall's 6'3", because Eddie Hall and me are the same height, so Eddie's gonna look like
Eddie Hall's like 6'3", 4'. I mean, he's a big guy, but holy fuck, Hafthor's just. If you ever seen a photo of them together, it's like this much difference. It's insane.
Yeah, a monster.
Let's put up a picture here. So who is he fighting again?
He's fighting Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall.
He won World's Strongest Man one time as well. He's from like Northern England. He used to be a professional. He used to be a kind of state level swimmer. So he's a really good swimmer. So he's quite, even though he's big, he's quite athletic as well. He's got much more dexterity and movement in his arms and his shoulder joints and stuff. But he's a beast. He's cut right down now though.
Yeah. Don't they call him the Beast? Is that his nickname? Is the Beast? Eddie the Beast Hall?
I think so. Yeah. Looks like. Yeah, that's. I would be nervous to referee that match. Like, like you accidentally get caught in the middle of those guys. Like,
who the fuck is going to referee that? It's going to have to be like, I don't know, like Kane or something. Like Braun Strowman. Who the fuck is going to get in between these guys?
To be honest, I don't think it's going to be a very aerobic match. They'll probably just tired at one point and call it, and
Yeah, they'll just like.
It's gonna have to be like 30-second rounds because they're gonna dash like. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
30-second fight, 2 minutes off. 30-second fight, 2 minutes off.
Oh, I guarantee that they're just looking at a knockout quick. Just
for sure.
It's kind of like watching when Kimbo Slice used to fight. If he had to go past like round 3, he was just done. He was smoked.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Cardio's king.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Like,
speaking of fighting, are you guys gonna watch the UFC tonight?
I'll watch the prelims because I'm at work, but I won't be able to watch the headliner. But it'll play on ESPN here, so I'll get to watch it here on the 86-inch TV screen I got. But I won't get to watch the main fight, which is a bummer.
Honestly, I don't really follow UFC that much, but maybe I have to tune in.
Oh man, it's gonna be good. Well, it's Kobe Covington, he's like. He plays a character. He wears like a MAGA hat, and he's pro-Trump, and he's tweeting Trump and all the time, and everyone fucking hates him because of it. But it's a character. He's playing a game. He's actually like a really sound, cool guy.
Yeah.
But everyone hates him because they don't really know him, and it's like, you fucking Trump supporting asshole, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's fighting Tyrone Woodley. They just did an interview with him, and he's like wearing a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, and it's like, it's basically America versus America, and it's like
the story writes itself.
It's like the equivalent of, remember Rocky IV, when during the Soviet Union, during the kind of Cold War, then America brought out Rocky IV, and it was the American versus the Russian. It's like the 2020 version of that. It's insane. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
My dad, my dad's was in like film and television for years, and he actually interviewed the Russian guy from Rocky IV years ago.
And Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, but apparently he's a lot smaller than he looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
he's in the Expendables, isn't he? And he's quite fucking tall though, but he's a monster.
But I think I've heard that, I don't know if this is 100% true, but I've heard that they had him standing on like a cardboard box for the scenes when he's standing up against Rocky to increase the dramatic. Oh.
Sylvester was only 5'10".
Yeah. What a film. That's got to be one of my favorite films of all time, Rocky IV. It's the best Rocky. It's just so good, man. Totally. It's basically one big long montage, then a fight. It's so good.
This gives you the reference, Jordan. He's got 3 inches, and he's the same weight as Terry Crews, that black dude.
Yeah.
He's taller than Terry Crews.
Huh.
I fucking love Terry Crews. He's like
he's
one of the best things to come out of the US, man. He's brilliant. Remember it's the Old Spice adverts. You've seen those? The whole drum thing.
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love him.
Yeah, so good. Oh man. Yeah.
I think his best character did was White Chicks.
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen that. But I think.
Oh man, you have to watch it. It's just it's just brilliant. It's genius.
Yeah, that's amazing. So Andy, we talked about your beard product, like what you got going on with that. But Adam, what are some beard products that you've used recently that you've really liked?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I've been making a point to buy and use small business. I've had a big post about it not too long ago.
Yep.
Actually went really well. A lot of those products, those companies came out and sent me stuff and thanked me for including them. What's really cool is how they, as totally competing companies, will compliment each other. Like Mad Viking actually, like my Artius shout.
Yeah.
And privately, 10th Kingdom. So here's a funny story. I like 10th Kingdom a lot. She's super sweet. She makes them all, I'm guessing, in her house. She gave me a free sample, I want to say like almost a year ago. Mm-hmm. And it was really good. It was like a chocolate mint. It was like a Christmas scent, really.
Okay.
I only use it for special occasions, so I actually still have about half the bottle.
Yeah.
But it's really good. And I messaged her, and I was like, hey, I just ordered your the Shield, your lavender scent. My wife loves lavender, and I'm thinking it's nice to go to bed to, you know. So I messaged her, and I was like, hey, I'm really excited to try out your scent, the Night or the Shield. And she goes, that's the Kingdom. My Etsy's not set up yet. And I was like, oh, shit. She goes, oh, no, but his product's really good. You'll really like it. And it was pretty cool how she just supported some other company. That's what they all do. Like,
yeah, totally. I had the
beard community, and we all have to, like, if you want beards to be normal, if you want to have this and become a CEO, you need everything normalized. You can't just shut down every other company that's competing. That's just not even maybe it's good business on a selfish level, but it just makes you a shitty person.
Yeah, facts.
I honestly
trying a lot of different companies for the first time. Like I tried Badass for the very first time. I really like it. The guy will literally talk to you if you email him really quick.
Nice.
I love Samson right now. Samson's vanilla rum.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to. Like they'll send you like a nice little note, but hey man, thank you so much for your support. Handwritten. I love that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, behind me there, I got 2 handwritten notes from Educated Beards that they included in their in the book of beards that they sent me, and I was like I said it in the video. I was like, that's how you do it.
Oh, that's what you want. You want to know that people are making your shit.
Yeah.
You don't you want them to get big, but once they lose that touch, they might as well be fucking I don't know, like Willie's. The Duck Dynasty has his own beard company now.
Yeah.
Which I have tried. I got a whole thing of it for $7. They're like
nice.
bomb.
Yeah.
It's second ingredient's beeswax. It's very sticky, but to be honest, I don't like the smell. But for $7, it actually I use it for when I have like meetings, like virtual meetings.
Yeah.
It's the most. It like I can like make my beard. Like I can like shape my beard.
Cool.
I don't use it very often, but when I actually need my beard to look super shaped and clean, because you can't tell right now because it's my weekend, but I have a straight up like white collar, leadership position in a Fortune 500 company. So I have to look good every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I'll wear to cover my tattoos, even though even my VP knows I've got them. But I'll use that, but I don't generally buy from like Willie Robertson or like the companies that shouldn't even make a beard oil. They're just jumping on the bandwagon. That's one of my problems with warehouse beard companies. I'm not going to name companies, but that's like my point. I just want to try to use. So like Badass is great. I've been loving Samson.
Yeah.
Which actually they sent me a free sample. I ordered some bar soap from them. They're
cool.
Bar soap for the beard.
Okay. Yeah.
They sent me a little free sample. So I got a few bottles of that recently. Kingdom Lavender, I just used it for the first time the other day. Fantastic. 10th Kingdom is a good one. Mad Viking, I think, makes the best beard balm on the market.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they called? Man Viking?
Mad Viking, yeah. There were a lot of veterans that are part of it. I got into because they had a really cool veterans beard group, and I met there's a lot of villains that that used to be members of that. But Mad Viking, they were the original Viking company. And their things aren't cheesy. It's really cool.
Yeah.
They got one of the coolest beard logos on the planet.
I'm gonna pull up their Instagram.
I love Mad Viking.
Mad Viking beard
I recommend them. I've never used their oils. I've used balms, so I can't mention the oils.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? I'll just go through. Yeah, these guys are
sick logo. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, their shirt's cool.
Yeah.
But see, they're Viking, but they're not super cheesy.
Yeah, like that's like a genuinely cool like photo. It's not just like
because the guy probably doesn't think he's an actual Viking.
Yeah, true.
He was probably born in fucking Los Angeles.
Yeah,
and he's like But they do they're very veteran friendly.
Nice.
The owner, they're a pretty big company, but they'll like reach out to you personally, which is really cool. When I first I started taking my beard, they were one of the very first companies I ever used.
Cool.
But Vikings are cool. I'm not gonna talk shit the whole Viking theme, but
but there's a way to do it.
Viking is the way to roll. Viking shit. But I mean, they were farmers. They weren't like full-time warriors. They didn't. It's all down to like providing for your family and being a good person, and then the kind of Viking shit comes from it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm loving all the new DNA shit. Like they weren't blonde hair, blue eyed.
I found an article recently.
That's pretty funny. But yeah, just little small stuff, man. I'm just trying to support the community in general. That's why I will never be a part of like an ambassador program again.
Yeah.
I don't want to be tied down.
It's important, man. That's the whole. That's what happened with me. Like I felt tied down, and then that's why I just left and did my own thing, and it's been great.
Beyond something, what a waste! Like you put all this effort and time, and then there's all these amazing companies, and they're
it's true.
All of our skins are different. All of everything. There's no such thing as the exact same beard oil. So why limit yourself to just one fucking brand or company? To me, it just makes you stupid or ignorant.
Yeah.
It's ignorant.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right.
And also, as well, it's a bit like a daily preference. I mean, some days I wake up and I want to have something really strong and manly, and then the next day I'll be like, right, I'm on a date tonight, or I'm going out for a meal, and it's like I want to wear something nice,
for sure.
You've got to be able to have a few things, not be a bit flexible. It's not just with beards; it's fucking anything in life in general.
Totally.
When you go out and have a drink, like one night I want to have a fucking whiskey, and then the next night I want to have a fucking porn star martini and have something sweet. I mean, you have that flexibility. But I just want to go back to something you just said there, because it's really important, and you're so right with it. And it's when you go with the kind of smaller companies, the small batch produced companies, they all work together, these different companies. And I've really felt that in the UK. There's a few companies in the UK that don't really get into it, but the majority of them do. and they help you and embrace you, and they'll share stuff. I mean, like for me, for example, I'm doing my company, Beard Tings, but I'm constantly promoting like there's 4 companies in the UK that particularly. One's the Bald Viking.
Yep.
The guy is a police officer in London.
Cool.
Does his own stuff. He's brilliant, really cool guy. He helps support me. I help support him. We send each other products and try out, and it's just. And then also Balbo Beard Co. and Odin's Beard Care as well.
Yeah.
All the people that own these are really cool guys. But they understand the big picture. It's like, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to steal each other's companies? Or sorry, steal each other's customers? Or are we going to try and help each other grow and expand the bearded community and get people to understand what it's about? Because the more people you inspire to grow a beard, the more customers we all have. And like, let's not bullshit. I mean, like I use like 100 different beard products. I use 100 different shower gels. I use 100 different like clothes brands. I don't just buy one clothes brand. And if you work together, you're all going to benefit from it, because everyone's going to buy it. It's more about exposure rather than competition. Yeah, and it's that's one thing that big beard companies don't do. It's like just us. It's us or fuck off. Are you going to use our stuff? Oh, are you going to post one post about a different company? Then you're not an ambassador for us. Fuck off. Like, that's not good. It's not good. No.
You know it's great. It's and even as like just a consumer, it's better, because on top of just the options, and you got to support what you believe in. Like they're like these small just making it companies will send you free shit so quick. Just let you try, just give you feedback. And it's amazing. Like sent me a hat, a nice ass comb, a full thing of oil, some stickers. Didn't ask for it at all. I just said, hey, I like your product, and I gave him a shout out with like 10 other companies. That's anything in return. Like, that was one of the things with TBS is all they cared about was like the money they can make off of you. Like, you have to buy in, and then you have to. I don't know what they do now, because honestly, I don't think they're that great. But
still the same. Yeah,
artists is good, but but the thing is they made it so exclusive. Like, come on, guys, it's
so no, but so exclusive, but also 13,000 ambassadors. Not very exclusive.
That's the thing, though. I mean, if you look at some of the small companies like Big Fat Beards, is the one I forgot to mention. Fucking amazing company. The guy who owns Big Fat Beard, a guy called John. Yeah. Me and him were speaking the other night, and he was helping me with my cosmetic testing stuff. I was helping him with like content creation.
Nice.
And it's just like a win-win. You get it back.
Totally.
It's just so important. But when you go into that kind of realm of, for example, like the beard struggle, where it's you can only post stuff for us or nothing else, it's just, I think it dropped over. I mean, if you look at all the people that are in the ambassador program, it's a great business strategy. It's not a long-term business strategy, because if you think about it, it's really clever, because lockdown happened, they launched it at the perfect time. Us bearded guys had more time on our hands. And we were like, right, cool, let's start doing that. But then you're not really an ambassador. You're just a prime sales target in their eyes. So if you want to be our ambassador, you have to pay to be an ambassador. You have to buy stuff from us. And then we're going to show you how to create content to do giveaways, which you have to pay for. And we're going to give you 10%, 15% off, which is, if you look, I mean, and for me, my personal like kind of knowledge, I know that what they put into their products, their profit margin is fucking huge. It's huge, because like the packaging costs less the more you order. So the packaging side of their product, the more they order, and also the actual ingredients, the more they order in bulk, the less it costs them. And then also, if you actually look at the content of the products, it's mainly rice bran oil, sunflower oil, which are the cheapest ones. And when you look at it on a grand scale of things, if you put the best products in versus those ones, you're only looking at about 5% on a profit margin, which is fuck all. But when you're doing these like mass profit margins, you become a corporate company, and you start to scrutinize with a board of directors, and you look at, right, cut this. That's what happens. And a really good product can easily, quickly get diluted. And that's just what I see when I see the beard struggles products. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some of the scents are fucking fantastic. I mean, Viking Storm is still to this day one of my favorite scents in a beard product.
100%.
But quality of the products, and also just the way the company's gone, is not. It's not something I want to be involved in anymore. So that's why I was like, distance myself, do my own thing. And what I've got from that is I just found out some amazing products, some amazing companies. It's been fucking awesome, to be honest. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
No, they'll never be on my shelf again. And what's crazy is I made Blood Viking in fucking March of this year.
Yeah.
And like I made them so much money. I made them, but I don't know, man. Like their owner like just lets people run wild with his name without knowing anybody, which is bad in general.
Oh yeah.
But
and he's still doing it.
like I'll never, like, everybody that I had that was buying from them, they all stopped.
Yeah.
I can't. They have a good product, but so does every other company for the most part.
Facts.
Yeah.
And they're basically they're very culty. I can't. It's insane to me. Like,
culty is a very good word to describe.
Have you ever seen what's not bad about them? And how many of them just like start crushing the one person that has an opinion?
No, I think I told you guys about this like on the side, but like I shared, like, because Beard Brand came out with a new like not even a beard product, like it was a head hair like shampoo and conditioner. I posted my story because it was a cool ass photo, and then I got a message from somebody like, "Yo, are you promoting these guys now?" I was like, "No, I'm just sharing something that I think is cool in my story."
Last time I checked, free world.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, like, so for me, like, I'm hopefully going to get to the stage one day when I have ambassadors, and for me, like, as a business owner, I want my ambassadors to talk about other products, because what it does when you talk about other products, it reinforces your credibility as someone who knows what the fuck they're talking about and what's a good beard, what's not a good product. Yeah. So like what I found was when I was still in the beard struggle ambassador program, but also talking about other products. Yeah. It was like, no, you can't talk about other products. You're not allowed to. Naughty boy. And I was like, well. Sorry, but fuck off. No, I'm going to continue to do this. Mm-hmm. So that's where I kind of like went apart. Yeah. But looking back on it, I think it's a really bad move, and I think they should actually embrace people using other products and talk about the products, but still promoting for sure the beard struggle. Because if you're an ambassador for a company, you're not going to talk bad about them because you're making money. So you're going to still continue to like talk about them and say they're good. But you're also going to expand your credibility with your target audience. And they're going to say, you know what, this guy knows what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, exactly. If he's talking about all these products and he's still endorsing the beard struggle, I'm definitely going to buy that shit. Yeah. And I think it's a bad business move, I think. Yeah. To make it too culty and too controlled. Like take away your freedom of speech. You can't say this, you can't say that, you can't talk about this, you must talk about this. Not good, man. Not good.
Like the tribal feel. They capitalize off of a men's natural need for like small brotherly communities, but they monetize it. Yep. I know they're trying to like basically. You could just tell they're trying to copy the entire steps BB runs through, which is fine. We've been around. There's no issues, but you can't. Everything we do is for other people. Like we don't have to buy in. You have to earn your way in. Yeah, facts. You can't have a true brotherhood if it requires a buy-in or basically anything they do. Really, it's really not real. They're doing. They're manic grasping for brotherhood, for connection, like the tribalism that's inherent to like male DNA. Yeah, totally. And they're just profiting off of it. And nobody sees it, which is insane. Because we just live in a world where there's going on. And unless you're in the military or first responder, like you have nothing. And so what, like, how do you? I mean, like I see my BV chapter at least once a week, at least one of them, and we all do it back 24/7, and we don't ask for anything in return. Like they're basically monetizing brotherhood, and it's super sad to watch. And there's thousands of guys that are falling for it, and it's crazy to me.
Yeah, no, it kind of goes into what we were talking about earlier about like a culture of open, honest feedback, and a brotherhood is something that I would think of. Brothers, people you can talk to about anything and be honest with, and say, I like this, I don't like this, I've tried this other product. It's about honesty. And when you're kind of creating a brotherhood around a brand, it is a cult. It's like, this is what we believe. If you don't believe this, you're not part of the cult, leave. And that's what I found from it. It's not a real brotherhood. It's more of like everyone's in it for themselves, to grow their Instagram page, to get more likes, to get more followers. And I'm not gonna lie, that's why I fucking did it, and it's done me good. I went in there, my exposure's gone great. But what I got from a bonus was meeting some really fucking cool people, which I didn't expect. And I'm really thankful in that way to the beard struggle because they let me meet all these fucking cool people.
Totally.
But at the same time, when you create a brotherhood, a long-lasting brotherhood, it's not the right way to go about it.
Yeah.
Well, you get 1,000 new follows, but they're all beard oil salesmen. They're not real. It's just not. It's just masturbation is all it is. Like, followers have gone up more steadily since I left TBS altogether. Like, I went through and I erased all my old ads. I have nothing to do with them outside of like random conversation. But like my social media feed's been so much more positive.
Yeah, totally.
Like there shouldn't be. It's a beard company, nothing else. It's not a brotherhood. It's not a club.
Yeah.
You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can call people generals and shit. But like anybody that figured it out's gone. Like Mitch walked away because he got a house. He's like, I don't need this fake shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'm chilling.
But there's a lot of people that just like, they're like, yeah, this is kind of fucking getting weird.
Yeah.
And
I think this is just the beginning. Like I was on the phone. Like I was on the phone earlier, and I was like, this is just the beginning. Like,
yeah. I don't hate them.
As well. I think for me, it's like, when we talk about like honesty and openness, I mean, I'm not going to say that beard struggle products are bad. They're not bad.
For sure.
They're good. They're good.
100%.
But there is one thing they do, which I'm going to be honest and open about, that is really bad. And I've and it is this. It's this. It's not good. It's not good. It takes 3 hours to charge to use for 5 minutes. You can't plug it in and allow it to kind of stay. If you plug it in, you can't turn it on. You have to let it charge. Yeah. So if they say, oh yeah, great, it's portable, but you only get like half of a use off of it. Yeah. And for guys like us with long beards, and this part, the volumizer, does anyone ever use that? Like,
I hardly ever do.
That brush is amazing for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's it. Yeah, you're right. Like,
but I mean, like, it's not. I honestly, I have to use the other ones. I mean, I do my own one for my company, and the reason I do my own one, it's not one I've made. I've tried loads of different ones, and I chose the best one. It's a plug-in one, but the difference it has, if I can find it, it's around there. It's not around there. But if you look at like the middle, it's very, the gaps between the heaters are too wide, and also. And also what the other ones has is if you look on the outside, there's just there's individual bristles. The one that I use is a plug-in one, but it has loads of individual bristles in the middle of it as well, not just on the outside, but in the middle. Yeah. And what that does is it creates more of a guide path of your hairs going through the bristles. Yeah. So like you say you use this 5 strokes. If you use another one that I use, the one I sell, you can get the same result just from one good long slow stroke.
Oh, interesting.
And with this one would probably be better if they did something with more bristles, because it's got a limited time scale for use, because it runs out quick. Yeah. So they can optimize this and make it be better with the small time scales allowed. Yeah. But the design it has doesn't allow it to do that. So it's not the worst one. It's by far from the worst one. I've used some really shit ones. Yeah. But for the value for money wise, no way. Yeah. Go on Amazon, type in beard straight, and there's one on there. It's the one I sell.
There's so many.
So much better. Yeah. And the good thing, you can charge it up, but every gym you go to, everywhere you go to work, it's got a fucking power port anyway, so you can just plug it in. And also the power ones, when you plug it in, it takes 3 minutes to go to full heat, which is
this one I'll get out of the shower and like start like blow drying my hair and my beard, and then turn the heated brush on to heat up, and then like 5-10 minutes later, by the time I'm done blow drying my hair, like brushing out my beard and all that, then the heated beard brush is ready. But yeah, you're definitely right about the heat time, which they do say like it does take a bit, but it could be there's room for improvement on it.
If it was mains power, you could plug it in with a USB thing and turn it on. It would be fine, because it would eliminate that problem you have with it when you're using it at home. So, it's not the worst I've used, but 2 big improvements. One is the bristles, closest space between the bristles, and the other one, when you plug it in, turn it on. you can't turn it on when it's plugged in. That's the biggest thing about it. And it's just like,
I hate to do this, but I got to jump off. I have to do my job. We had something pop up just now. But I'm up the next one.
Yeah.
We're getting warmed up too. But I gotta get busy real quick.
Yeah. We'll keep chatting for a while. So if you can hop back on, hop back on.
I'll do my best.
Otherwise, we'll do this again.
Much love, respect, you guys. I'll talk ASAP. It's an honor being here with you guys.
Yeah.
Cheers. Man. Good day.
You guys kick me out, Jordan. I don't know how to get out of this thing.
All right. Sounds good. All right. There you go, brother. Boom. Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah. Great guy. Yeah. This has been a lot of fun. A lot of fun so far.
That's my main thing. It's not like they don't have bad products. I mean, the balms are really good. The oils are good. I like the fact they've done the kind of tester thing now, like 8 cents. I mean, that's a really good thing because you kind of choose what you want to buy before you invest a lot of money in it.
Totally.
But I think the straightener though, I'm not sold on that. I just don't think it's that cool.
Yeah.
Especially for the money you spend.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was the same price as most of the other ones, I'd say it's all right.
Yeah.
But because what is it? I think it's £79.
Yeah.
Which
it's like $110 Canadian or something like that.
I mean, my ones I'm selling for £30, and they're just so much better. And then you can buy them for like £20 in some places as well. Like really good ones.
Yeah. Amazon, like, I'll pull up yours first. But like, I've done this before on the podcast. Like, looking at like other like heated beard brushes. I've never tried any of the other ones, but there's so many other options to try, and like good reviews on them.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's the most common one, but I honestly think it's the best one. It just works really well. I mean, mine's a little bit more expensive than it is on Amazon, but the reason why is because I'm giving the beard oil and the beard balm with it.
Oh yeah, cool.
That one, it literally heats up in 3 minutes, full whack, and it just works really well.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, that alone makes it better. Like a 3 minute heat up time. That's like, I'll definitely have to try that out.
Regardless of the heat up time, performance, it's just so much better. And
and that one's wired in, right? Like you have to plug it in for it to run.
You got to plug it in,
Yeah, cool.
You do.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's fine for me. I just do it once in the morning. I don't do it in the morning. Like, if I don't really need to kind of go out and do a job and then use it again, unless I'm like going on a night out afterwards and I'm not coming home, which just never really happens at my age. So.
Yeah, fair. Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really cool just trying. I mean, it was a good introduction into the beard world. I'm really happy I did it.
Yeah.
Met some cool people, but then
totally.
I think it comes a time where you just got to branch out and do your own thing.
For sure.
And you got to try other products, man. You got to try it.
Yeah, and that's what I've started doing, because like, because like there's options that are like just as good, but way cheaper. Like that Everyman Jack sandalwood beard oil that I was talking about earlier. I think that cost me like $10, and I can buy it at Walmart. So I can like walk down the street to Walmart and buy it rather than wait like a week and a half for shipping. Like, so like that alone is like that's, and it's a good product too, and it's. Yeah, so I want to try a bunch more other things for an episode of The Bearded Truth.
Definitely, yeah. Well, I was saying, I just did a review on them today, and Copenhagen Grooming.
Yeah.
I think what threw me off them before I tried the products was the whole the beard growth kit, the derma roller, and I was just like, this is bullshit. Yeah. Just like, this is bullshit. And I feel sorry for the people buying it, because it's like a promise for a beard you're not going to have.
Yeah, no, yeah. My buddy bought one, and he was like so excited to try it. But like he hasn't been like as involved in like the beard world as I have, so he's like, oh yeah, this is good. This is like proven by science, and like I'm like, I don't know about that, bro. Like
where are you getting the science from?
Yeah,
where's the study?
Yeah,
I mean the theory behind it, the scientific theory is there, but the actual data and facts of it working, it's just not there. It's just not there. And so my first kind of like like thoughts on Copenhagen Grooming was, this product is bullshit, so the rest of the product can be bullshit. But I was actually really surprised. I've got them here actually. So they've got 4 products. They've got the 8 AM Splash, which is it's a beard wash. It's like a foam.
Yeah.
Comes out really cool.
Yeah.
When I put that, I bang it in my hair, fuck it, wash my hair a little bit.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That was my first thing I reviewed.
Cool.
The biggest thing I have with beard shampoos and conditioners are they're generally the same as hair shampoos and conditioners. And the whole thing with your beard, it's skin you want to take care of. And shampoos, they take away all the natural oils and goodness that your body naturally produces.
Yeah.
This one's more of like a cleanser. It gets rid of the dirt, gets rid of the pollution, gets rid of the crap.
Yeah.
But it keeps your natural oils and goodness in there, so that is the best beard wash I've used. It's
cool.
Really good. They do a moisturizer called Green Keeper, which is just a skin moisturizer. Really good. I liked it. I used it for a week. I'm not really much one for using moisturizers. However, I should, because I'm almost 34 years old and I should be using one. But moisturizer was really good. I was impressed with that. Their beard oil is called Beard Hero, and
cool.
It's not an oil. It's like a beard jelly. It's quite strange. It doesn't come with like a pipette dropper. It's the same kind of lid as the other one. So you got to squirt out onto your hand. And but for me, the main thing of a beard oil is you need it to get in contact with your skin underneath, because the main reason you use it is to take care of your skin, not your beard. So to get this down to your skin, you've got to like rub it right in. But when you're rubbing it in, you're gonna like exfoliate and scratch your skin more. That's the one. There you go.
Yeah.
But the actual product itself is amazing. It feels like, it makes your beard feel silky smooth.
So you think it's worth the price? Because like $49 for just the Beard Hero, like that's.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth the price. I mean, it's 50 mils. You don't use as much of this as you do a beard oil. But so my main conclusion I came to with Copenhagen Groomers is it's much better for people with shorter beards. Because when you put this on with a short beard, it's going to get down to your skin. So you're going to be able to have all the benefits of the beard oil without having the pipette dropper, which they should have. With this, it wouldn't work with the pipette dropper because, I mean, if you look at my screen quickly, if you look at this, it's like it comes out like that.
Oh,
yeah. You can put it upside down and it won't drop. It's like a jelly.
Oh, weird.
So, but when you rub it into your hands, you can instantly feel it's like super silky and smooth. It's really good. It smells really good.
Yeah.
The problem is, how are you going to get that down to the base of your skin? It's just not going to happen. You get a little bit, but that's the whole point of having like a normal beard oil with the dropper. You bang it into your skin and you put it against your beard. That's what you should do.
Yeah.
So the actual product, it's fucking amazing. I mean, it's beautiful. It smells great. It's really good for your beard. It makes it super soft and fluffy. It's good.
Yeah.
But you just can't get it down to your skin, which isn't good.
Okay.
The last one I had was their beard balm.
Yeah.
Crew Control.
Cool.
This one I wasn't impressed with. It's just like a really crap hair wax or hair cream.
Gross.
Does smell really nice. It looks kind of cool, but I wasn't impressed with that. But the other three products I was impressed with.
Cool.
The one I wouldn't say get their beard oil and their balm, but I definitely would say get the beard wash. That is worth it, and you can get 3 for the price of 2. So it's basically a buy 2 get 1 free. And
cool.
And it's worth it. And because it foams, so you've got 120 mils. Yeah. Because it foams it, it's like it's a liquid inside it, but the actual dispenser turns into foam. Yeah. So you get so much more out of it than you would like a shampoo, because you're putting this product directly into your beard. Mm-hmm. With this, you use less of it, but you use just enough of it, and I think it's really good. So that was what I found with Copenhagen. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought they were going to be crap, but they're actually pretty good.
Interesting. So, yeah, I mentioned
very different, like, totally different to any of the beard products I've ever used.
Okay, cool. I mentioned Everyman Jack earlier. I've been kind of dabbling with some of their. I need to once I'm done reviewing Educated Beards, because I'm trying to use their stuff for like about a week or so before I do my review. So it's like a proper like decent length of time. But then I think next, because I have the sandalwood beard oil, the beard butter, and the beard and face wash. So I think I'm gonna start. I also want to get the comb and the brush.
Yeah.
There's a whole.
I love the brand. It looks really cool.
Yeah, Yeah, their packaging is great, and they also have like they don't just have beard stuff. They have yeah like body wash, cologne, deodorant, like hand wash and hand. I tried their hand sanitizer in the I think it's citrus. It like I tried it and immediately was like, yeah, this is not good. But then I have their sandalwood hand wash and it's pretty good. But the citrus hand sanitizer, nah.
But I like the fact that they're a beard company. They're doing other things though. I like the fact they're kind of branching out into other stuff.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Ooh.
And that's one thing that I want to go into as well. I want to do. I think we talked about this the other night. Yeah. So I want to do like with my scents because if I back one thing about my product, it's the scents. I love the scents that come up.
Totally.
I want to do like a candle. I want to do like some air diffusers.
Yeah. 100%.
Because they're quite. They're very masculine, but they're very female friendly.
Yeah.
You know, it's the kind of thing you can live with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or your wife, and you can put like a candle that's like vanilla killer.
Yeah.
And it's gonna make your house feel really warm and welcoming, and like also kind of fresh and feminine, but also masculine as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to mess around with some scented candles, like.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I want to try to do like a moisturizer. I want to do other things, but this is like way down the line. For now, I'm just going to concentrate on my launch and start selling the things I'm already producing. Really. So.
Yeah, totally. And then, so are you making like all the products like at home, or do you have like a manufacturer?
All from scratch at home, literally all from home.
Nice.
It's like a small batch company.
Yeah.
It's just me. I do the production.
Yeah.
I do the marketing. I do the finances of the business.
Yeah.
I do the P&L sheet. I do the content creation, literally everything. Yeah. And that's kind of the main thing I'm using this for. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Let's get a quick beer drop.
Yeah, fair.
So one thing, I mean, I'm used. If this turns into a profitable business, I'm really, really happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
If not, the one thing I want to get out of this is just learning. I want to learn how to do every single part of a business, because I've ran businesses for years, but I've more managed a sales team, managed a marketing team, managed the manufacturers, the people that are making the alcohol for my business or the food for my business. Yeah. Not doing it all myself. So this is like a really good opportunity for me to just kind of expand my own knowledge and business acumen to do something. And I think I've got a good background for it, but it's
totally.
It's more than anything, it's just fucking fun. Like, it's really good fun all this stuff. Really fun.
Yeah.
It's especially during lockdown happened. I worked in hospitality.
Yeah.
My industry went to shit.
There's can't really have like restaurants
I had
and all
no
that.
work. So I had to do something.
Yeah.
So it's been number one. It's been great to pass the time, and also I've used my time productively and learned some new shit. So it's good, man. Really enjoyed it.
Cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm excited to check out your stuff once it's out. Definitely gonna do, because I'm like my work has been, I've been off work since like March. Because I do like before and after school care at elementary school, like here where I live. And so that's been shut down since March, but supposedly they're starting back up again like any day now. So like once I'm back to work, I'm gonna definitely get I have a whole list of like companies that I want to try for the Bearded Truth. And also like we've talked about this before, but I'll show the people in case anybody's curious. The merch that you're doing as well.
Yeah.
Some pretty cool stuff.
The merch that I'm doing it's pretty cool. I mean, I've started off basic, just doing some stuff, just basic logos on it. Yeah. I've done one feature that's kind of funny, but that's what I want to do with my business. So Beard Tings, I want it to be a reflection of me and my personality. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not a serious guy. I take the piss, have fun. Yeah, totally. I love a bit of controversy. I love a bit of argument. I love a bit of politics and shit.
Oh, 100%.
And I want this brand to kind of reflect me as a person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
So I want to go down the route more of like humorous, funny stuff, really.
Yeah. Speaking of which.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because what I noticed when I go out, like people just come up to you and just touch, mainly girls come up and just touch your beard. And they won't even ask, can I touch your beard? It's like, oh, your beard's nice, I want to touch it.
Yeah,
it's like, imagine if I did that with your ass. I mean, maybe a legal case. What the fuck?
It's so true.
But, it's fucking true, man.
Yeah.
It's so true. But,
it's funny.
Yeah, because we're guys, we're allowed to be abused. It's fine. Those are the rules. Those are the rules.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's it. It doesn't bother. I mean, the amount of times I've literally been sexually assaulted in my work. Like, I manage nightclubs. And, like hen parties that come in, and you're serving them. They'll make the girls put their fucking hand down my trousers and shit. Like, literally sexually assault me. But like, I'm just like, cool. Who gives a fuck? I'm a guy. It is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
If the shoe's on the other foot, holy shit, you know.
Yeah. So, disaster.
I mean, I was thinking about doing like a red hat that says "Make beards great again," just to be a dick.
That would be amazing. That would be so funny, and people would get so pissed off. But like, also,
then bearded lives matter. A bearded lives matter t-shirt.
Oh my goodness! Sell them as a set.
Yeah. Oh, imagine wearing both. Holy shit.
100%. That would be hilarious.
But that's the thing. Like it's like I don't care about being politically correct. I don't.
Yeah, totally.
My brand is like I do anything to kind of steer away from the politically correct stuff. I just don't like it. It's just be yourself, be an individual. Like individual identity is paramount. Group identity should be below that. Like
totally.
Everyone has a group identity. It's important to have one, but you as a person should be the top of everything. So
for sure.
That's what I want to do with my brand. Is just let my personality flow out there.
Yeah, totally. So, yeah, and that's been something that I've been enjoying. Like reviewing like other beard products is like just like more chances to like expand and like do like you were saying, like improved like knowledge and like just kind of, because then it all like also like we were saying earlier, like it increases your credibility. Like you're not just like why would you buy something from somebody who like only uses like if like they're selling like say with beards, like they're just using like one product and one product exclusively. Like why is this product the best when you've only used this product when there's so many more products that you could try?
Exactly, man. It's so true. It's like, to be honest, that's one of the key parts of my business is the fact that I've been doing Bearded Bear reviews and I've reviewed hundreds of beard products.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the key parts of it. It's not just the fact that people say my products are good. It's the fact that I didn't just go and make a beard product before I tried beard products. I've been using like hundreds, and I've taken what everyone does good and applied it to mine. I've taken what everyone does bad and thrown that away. And that's what you go back to when we were talking twice earlier about like after action reports and like open honest feedback.
Yeah,
I'm able to look at other products, give myself feedback on that, and make it better. And that's the way it should be. It should be that way. Yeah. I've got, as a beard company, I want to show you. I'm trying to find them on our Instagram. You're gonna love them. It's like a really small company, and the guy, I'm gonna find out. The guy is so upfront and open. He's like, listen, I've got no fucking money. I can't spend money on marketing. So what he does is like, I do my own marketing. He gets pictures of Barbie dolls and does like, it's like it's all dirty as fuck. It's like a guy and a girl and a dude. Like, it's like, I need to find out what they're called, man. I'll let 1 second. Let me find out what they're called.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it a good brand, because it's funny and it's like, listen, I've got no fucking money for marketing. Yeah. But my daughter's got some Barbie dolls, and I'm going to use them for my photo shoots.
That's so funny. Yeah, you got to be able to like have fun with it, not take yourself so seriously.
Again, that does all the marketing with Barbie dolls and all the dirty stuff. What are they called again? I'm going to find out for you.
Sweet.
I have to voice message the Bearded Bear Reviews lads to find out what it's called. I forgot what they're called. I haven't actually used them, but
okay.
They're brilliant.
That's funny. Oh man. Yeah, being like a one brand, like I used to be like not talking about beards. Like I used to be like only Apple. Like I would only use Apple products. Like at one point I had an iPad mini. Yeah, I had an iPad mini. I had an iPhone. I had the original Apple Watch.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Now Samsung.
Yep. I still have an iMac. but that's just because my Windows laptop is terrible.
From my iMac to I've got a Legion, Lenovo Legion.
Okay, cool. Laptop. Yeah, nice.
But so funny. Sorry, so the way I changed, I did Apple for years, and I lost my phone, and I was managing a nightclub, and they had lost property, and someone left their phone. It's been there for like 2 years, and I was like, "Fuck it, I need a phone. No one's claimed this," and I just started using it, and I gave it back at the end. But I was like, it was a Samsung. It was like an S5.
Okay.
And I started using it. First week, I was like, I don't like it. It's different. And then you start to use it. It's like,
you got to give it some time.
Actually, this is fucking really, really good.
100%.
And it's the same thing with beard products. It's like you get used to something, but then you try something else. Actually, you know what? It's fucking good.
Yeah, totally.
There's other shit on the market that's really good.
Yeah. Like when I initially used Educated Beards the first time, I was like, I don't know about these scents. But as I'm using them more, they're starting to grow on me. But you can't just go one product or one company and you using the same thing and never switch it up, because that's boring. Variety is the spice of life, I believe is the saying.
Yeah, it's anything in life. You have to try different shit.
Totally.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
I can't find them, man. Hopefully they'll get back to me in a minute. But you need to check these guys out. It's just it's just hilarious. It's just really funny content. Yeah, it makes it funnier because it's just so low budget. It's like, you ever watch Team America? You know Team America?
No, never have.
Made by the guys who made South Park, and it's like a really well done puppet show thing. But at the start of it, it starts off with really bad puppets, and then it goes to the good ones. But that when it was really bad, that's what it is. That's what this company is. It's fucking hilarious.
That's great. Yeah, and that's a good strategy, because it makes you remember them. They're doing something weird and unique. You're like, oh, that's that company that does that weird thing. It's also hilarious.
Yeah, it's the creativity of it.
For sure.
Really good.
Yeah. You got to be creative, and not all companies do that very well, or people within companies.
Yeah, and that's those are the kind of companies that I follow. I don't necessarily follow companies because of their good products. I follow it because they're fucking fun content. I mean,
totally.
Why do you spend so many hours sat there on your phone?
Yeah.
And then because it's fucking funny. Because I'm having a shit day at work. Yeah. Can't be asked doing this, board. But then that would give you a moment of a little bit of a laugh. And
yeah, totally.
That's what it's about, man. It's all about that.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, I think you should definitely do that. The Make Beards Great Again and Beard Lives Matter as that would be so. Yeah. I've
got a few other ideas for spinballing, but I'll see how it goes. But
yeah, that would be so.
And that's
funny.
The thing as well. It's there's a thing. Companies get worried about cancel culture and all this stuff, but I think the way everything's going is there's a bigger movement now for anti-cancel culture than there is cancel culture.
Totally.
It's about now being an individual and going out there and just fucking going against the norm, going against the regular market.
Yeah, it's so true.
And it's a huge value in that. It's a huge value in it. But the best thing about it is to do that. It's the easiest thing in the world. You just need to be yourself. You just need to be yourself, and that's it.
Yeah, totally.
If I see a funny video or I see a funny meme, I just fucking share it on my page straight away.
Yeah.
I don't care what people are going to think. I don't care. Oh my God, it's so insensitive towards these kind of things. Fuck off.
It's it's a meme. It's not that serious.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to go through life without being offended? I get offended. I mean, I get offended loads of shit, but I'm the first thing I think is why the fuck are you offended? Just get over it. You're a man. You're a man. You're a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Get over it. You're not a fucking soy boy. You're a grown ass man who uses beard products.
I don't know if I sent it to you, but there's let me find it. It's hilarious. It's like beard guys then versus now. And then but somebody shared it on the Brand Viking Facebook page. And people got upset about it, and it's I was like you're a grown ass man. Why is this offensive? And if you are offended by it, then it's you. It's
yeah,
just
exactly. If you ever notice that you're offended by everything, maybe it's not everything. Maybe it's just you.
hold up. I'm gonna try my best to find it because it's fantastic.
But that's one of the things. Like the more offensive, the better. Like, I mean, I grew up in the Middle East as a child.
Yeah.
I had friends from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretty much all of my girlfriends have been black.
Yeah.
I am the most like multicultural person. I grew up all over the world, and I just when I was a kid, like all my friends from everywhere, we used to honestly think that like racism or sexism was a joke. We didn't think it was a real thing, and it wasn't until I moved back to the UK at 18 years old that I was like, holy shit, racism actually is a real thing. But like me and my friends as kids were like insulted each other so much.
Yeah.
Like for whatever reason. Sometimes for race, sometimes because you're being a pussy, sometimes because of whatever. And I just see it as like character building shit. You know, and that's the one. I love that one. That's
but somebody tried to post that on the TBS Brand Viking page, and people were like genuinely getting upset about it. It's
why? That's what my beard looks like. To be honest, the right and the left aren't too bad, but the middle one, that looks like Wolverine, who's had a beautiful hairstylist.
Oh, it's so true. Yeah, it's like somebody posted that, and then it was like a whole.
It looks like Wolverine's been using one of these.
Facts. Yeah, like there was like when that got posted, like there was a whole like shitstorm in the moderator chat, and it was like, I was like, this is just funny. Like why? And like some people did say like, why? Like this is dumb. Why are people offended by it? Like it's just a meme. Like
do you not find like? I mean, I'm the kind. I mean, I've had so much abuse and so much shit thrown my way my entire life, and I've just not risen to it. I've been like, yeah, cool, character building shit. I'll move forward.
Yeah.
But do you not find when you do that, and you know when someone gets offended by something, and you see it, it's like a shark smelling blood. It's like, oh. Were you offended by that? And it's like attack.
Yeah, totally.
Like, and it's like, and that's what I'm like with my friends. It's like, oh shit! As soon as someone like shows a bit of weakness, they're offended. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get you now.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Oh, totally.
But that's just part of like our history. Like
totally.
As humans, as actual human beings, it's a tribal thing.
Yeah.
You take the piss out of each other. You make fun of each other. And you laugh about it, like you laugh at yourself, like laugh at yourself.
Yeah.
And it's just a show of character. It just shows you're stronger. It shows you're tougher, and it shows you that you can get over the brotherhood. I just don't get the whole everyone's offended by everything these days.
Yeah.
It's just I just don't get it.
And that was one of the most frustrating parts of like when I was a Facebook page moderator, like we had like all the posts had to be so like carefully like looked at before they were approved, because they have it set up so you have to approve them before they get posted, and it's like there's so many like things that you have to be aware of, like is it political, is it religious, like is it like making fun of anyone, like it's so many things, and it's like and then like there'd be the occasional time when like something would slip through. And then it's just like a firestorm on the Facebook page.
Man, it's insane.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, I've done a lot of jobs. I've worked in like HR structures where you have to limit and think about what you say before you say it. And naturally, I'm the kind of person, I just don't do well in that environment.
Oh, totally.
That's fair. I don't do well in that environment. Not only because people have you have your brain in your mouth. There's usually a filter in the middle. My filter is pretty wide. It's pretty shit, and I just say things. I get myself in trouble sometimes. But that's one of the things that I love about that's probably one of the main things I love about what I'm doing now. Yeah. It's my own company. It's my own brand.
Yep.
I don't report to anyone. I only report to myself.
Yep.
And I can just say what the fuck I want. I can actually finally exercise my right to free speech.
Yep.
And it's beautiful, because and the best thing about it is that I'm never going to say anything that's actually bad or offensive, because I'm not an arsehole.
No,
I'm not a bad guy. Like I care about people. I have a genuine connection with humans, and I don't want to hurt anyone. If like someone wants to call them something in a certain way, 100%. Like I value you for who you are as an individual.
For sure.
But there's like certain realms in like corporate structures of like council culture. If you say one thing that's like slightly off, take his job away from him. Yeah. Like, who's going to take my job away from me? My boss? Oh shit, my boss is me. It's so fucking refreshing, man. It's so totally refreshing.
Yeah.
But, it's like my freedom of speech has finally been awoken. It's quite nice. Yeah. Like, anyone who's watching this who feels the way I do, start your own company.
There you go. Yeah, but like, that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing like the Bearded Truth, like as like the reviews, but then also like the long form discussions like we've done today, because like because then it's just me, like I'm just like when I want to have guests on, I have guests on, like just like talk shit, like say whatever I want, and like not have to worry about like anybody else getting like upset or like affected by what I say, because like somebody shared like one of the TBS ads on their Facebook page, and they were like, oh, here's a discount code for fall sale, and then I jumped in and commented like, or you could use my code for 15% off and help me out. And then I got a phone call and the guy was like,
oh man,
I think I told you about that like offline.
You did.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that, because like when me and the guys started Bearded Bear Reviews, we were all still part of the beard struggle.
Yeah.
And we would do it as a joke. We would do exactly what you did, but as a joke, and we would all find it funny.
Oh, totally. And that's why I did it. Like, I was like, oh, this is too easy.
Jump on and go, oh, you could use this, blah, blah, blah. And we would all find it funny, because we're all like-minded guys. And we just like a joke and something that's funny and a bit of banter. And then I would reply saying, no, fuck you. His discount code gives you AIDS. Like, I don't know, just some bullshit. Like...
Yeah, no,
and it's funny. Yeah, it's just funny.
Like,
it's just
like after I posted that comment, I was like, "This is hilarious," because they had their discount, and I was like, "Nah," like, and then I got stomped on for it. But I was like, "This is just funny." Like I was just like doing it to be funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
But then really think about it. Who is gonna look at a post that says use this, here's my discount code, and then go through the comments and see someone using another saying something like that and go, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use that." No one's gonna do that.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I did it. I was like, no one's gonna see it. Like, who cares? Yeah, like. But then the comment got deleted, and I was like,
Oh, it got deleted.
Yeah. Yeah, by the poster, and I was like, man.
Oh god, censorship 2020.
I mean, they're trying to do it to my other podcast.
Oh god.
But
I haven't had anything taken down or censored yet. Yet.
True. Yeah.
When I say yet, I take yet as a challenge, not as a like, how far can I push this?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess that's just who I am. I mean, I've always been a bit of a little. I would say a rebel. I think it's the wrong word. Bit of a little bastard, even at school.
Totally. Yeah.
A little bastard. It's like
same here.
You go, oh. I have to do that, do I? Or do I have to? Where's the rule? Oh, who's making the rule? Are you making the rule? How about you? It's like
exactly, yeah.
People conform too much. I think that there is a level of like you have to conform in a way. Is like, say you live in a democratic society, a democracy, and you vote for stuff, and you lose the vote, and okay, cool, we lost it. Shit, am I going to complain and bitch and moan forever, or am I just going to get behind the leader and support them? It's all we've got right now, and we'll have another chance 4 years later, whatever. Let's just get behind this person, get the best out of it what we can, or am I going to bitch and moan and create like anarchy? And it's like, and that's going back to the whole thing about tribalism and a society as a country. Sometimes you don't get your own way. You don't get your own way in life. That's what life is. Sometimes
you can't freak out about it.
You can't control everything.
Yeah.
But what you can control is getting the best out of a situation. So what can you do to get the best out of your situation and just get behind it,
Yeah.
So it's mad. It's madness. Mad people.
Yeah, totally. And like trying to get feedback from a group that's supposed to be like helping out.
Here we go. Go on Instagram, Lady Juice. Lady Juice beard oil.
Oh no.
Just have a look. Pull that shit up. It is brilliant.
What's the exact username?
Lady, or one word, Lady Juice Beard Oil.
Okay. Because I don't want to mess around and have YouTube hate me. Oh goodness.
Just look at that shit, man.
All right, I'm just for a quick second on the screen because I don't want YouTube to.
That'll be fine. It's not bad. It's on Instagram, so it's fine. So go. So there you go, right there. Look at them. So go the reverse cowgirl one, middle left. So what does it say? It says number 1. What some people think reverse cowgirl is. Oh no, come off that. Wait 1 second. There you go. Oh no, back one.
Oh my goodness.
If you go back to the beginnings, yeah, just left from that. No, left from that. You got the back. Yeah. So
yeah.
What some people think reverse cowgirl is. What reverse cowgirl is. What reverse cow is when your neighbor catches a whiff of your beard oil in your beard. But that's what I love about it. He's got no money for marketing, and he's like, yeah, I can't afford marketing. So here's some other shit that you guys can have fun with. If you go back onto the page a second, and then go to, hold on. There's one of.
But then they've got just like the normal basic product photos. Just like
they just don't do it. There's one. It's called Before Lady Juice Beard Oil. So come back out of that picture, and then scroll down a little bit. No, scroll back up a little bit. Up a little bit more. It's the one with the skinny, the one with the pregnant girl in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Before Lady Juice Beard Oil, after Lady Juice Beard Oil.
Somebody tried to post this exact meme, but with like a TBS related caption. I'm like,
oh no.
It's like after beard, like before beard versus after beard or something like that. And I was like, oh, just stop.
But I love that. It's just like zero cost.
Yeah.
Zero effort.
Yeah.
Here's some marketing. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
It's completely politically incorrect, but who gives a fuck? Buy my shit.
Totally.
I love that. Absolutely love that.
That's a prime example of like, you don't have a lot, but you got to work with what you have.
Exactly, man. I love it. I love that kind of stuff.
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh man.
But they are, of all the beard companies, that's my favorite company for marketing. They're just brilliant.
Yeah.
Like
totally.
And it's all completely free, just loads of fucking banter.
Yeah, totally. Oh man, that is hilarious. And like that's like if you just stick to one company, you would never know that existed. Like
Exactly.
Like that's funny shit. Oh man.
Yeah. There's a cool company here in Scotland I want to check out. I've never used their stuff, but they're called Braw Beard.
Okay.
BRAW Beard.
Okay.
Braw in Scotland means beautiful. If you see she's very broad, a broad girl. It means like she's good looking.
Okay.
And they're doing really well. They've been going for a while. I follow them on Instagram. It's again small batch, one man band. He makes everything. Does all his own podcast. Does everything himself.
One more time.
Really
what was the name? It was
BRAW Beard.
Braw Beard. Okay.
Braw Beard Oils is called on Instagram.
Braw Beard Oils. Okay, cool.
Yeah, these guys this is a really cool company. Scottish through and through. They've got like a van, and on the back of the van, they've got printed on the back of the van, because a lot of people like to break into vans in Scotland.
Yeah, okay.
And steal everything inside. It says, no beards are kept in this van overnight. In fact, nothing is. Beards are free. If you want to grow one, just stop shaving. You'll enjoy it. Just remember, take care of it. That's it, down there on the left.
Yeah.
Down.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Fucking brilliant. Genius.
It's so that's so simple but so smart. Like
Yeah.
And like you don't have to have like a big marketing budget and like splashy commercials all the time. Like
so scroll up a little bit, see the one that says go up. Because my beard has that effect. Go up a little bit. Oh yeah. You might have gone down.
Hold up. Oh yeah, this one.
That's the one.
Yeah. Nice.
Love that kind of stuff.
This kind of photo I've learned recently is actually really hard to take. Like I posted one recently with I actually have to let me grab it.
Oh, I just realised that's quite similar to my name. Thriller in Vanilla Killer. Although mine's much better, obviously. So you know.
Yeah. So this where's my camera's there. Still getting used to that. So I took a photo of this beard butter from Urban Beards, and like the lens that I use. Right here, actually, with the camera. It's a 50 mil portrait lens on a Canon T3i, and the crop on it's like significant, and the autofocus is not very good. So I had the camera on a tripod, and then I was holding the beard butter in one hand, and then like adjusting the focus with my other hand to like get it like precisely in focus. Yeah. I had so many shots come out just like despicably blurry.
Man, I have the solution.
Yeah.
I have the solution to all your problems. This is it. The Sony ZV-1, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. This thing has a setting called product showcase setting, and you put it on, and when you can have it recording yourself, and you can be like blah 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 blah, talking, and you put a product up to it. Usually, so I would say I'd be talking, and I'd have to do this and put it right in front of my face, and it would maybe zoom in. It has a good autofocus setting.
Yeah.
With this one, I can talk to you. And I can go, yeah, blah, 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 this product, and I do this, and it automatically focuses onto the product.
What's the
camera? I take it away, back to my face.
What's the camera again?
Back in the Sony ZV-1.
ZV-1.
It is incredible. It's the best camera. And look at the size of it. It's like a little digital camera.
Yeah.
It's made for vloggers. Like it's made literally just for vloggers. It costs quite a bit. It cost me £699.
Yeah, 1,000 Canadian.
Every single penny, man. It's the best thing. If you want to do reviews, if you want to talk about products, if you want to do vlogging, so easy to use, so user friendly. Just an amazing piece of kit.
Comes with like a little.
I didn't buy that. I didn't bother buying that. I don't think it's massively necessary.
Yeah, fair.
But because instead of touching it, well, you've got to stand. The only good thing about it is you can press record without putting your hand up in front of the camera.
Oh, cool.
But if you could do video editing, just press record, wait a second, and then start to talk.
Oh yeah, that's what I've always done.
Wait a second, then press stop recording.
Yeah, that's how I've always done like my videos, because I've been doing YouTube for 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's how I've always done it. Like you just like. Because I did my first video, and then like trying to edit it together like with the transitions and all that was really complicated because I didn't leave enough time at the start and at the end for me to for it to cut through the transition. But then
I still have that problem. I still do it.
Yeah.
I'll finish speaking, and just as I finish speaking, I'll go over and press stop. But it's like more of a kind of habit that I need to get rid of, rather than spending loads of money for something that you can just press a remote for.
Yeah,
just get out of the habit.
Yeah, no. So what I've always done, like, so like after my first video, like I did like count down 4 seconds after I start recording, and then start talking, and then wait like 4 seconds after I finish talking, and then pause the camera.
And then move to it. Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. For me, I know I should, but I'm still trying to stamp out that habit.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes time.
The first habit I had to stamp out for when I was recording myself was the M's and the Ers.
Oh yeah.
So and then this and then that and then I sound like a French guy. And then it's like
yeah,
forcibly stop myself from doing it. But it's one of those things. Once you do it like a few times, like consciously, you get used to it.
totally.
But
yeah, and the more you do it, like especially like with this like doing like my podcast and like also like my YouTube channel, like especially podcasting, like long form discussion, like just like small talking, carrying on a conversation with somebody you've never met in person, like, and like doing that well and like having it still flow and like all that is definitely, you don't get that right away.
No. The good thing is, it's like when you do videos of yourself, it goes back again to talking about that open, honest culture of feedback.
Yeah,
And when I do videos, people will give me feedback on how it was. But then more than that, I mean, I am the most critical person of my own work than anyone in the world. Like I scrutinize my shit all the time. I'll do a video and I'll be like, I'm not happy with that. I'll redo it. I'm not happy with that. I'll redo it.
Yeah.
But now what I've done is I've just like, I'll do it to the best of my ability at the time, and I'll scrutinize it, and I'll do an AAR on it. I'll do an action after report on my video, and what was good, what was bad, what needs improvement. Like, so stop, start and continue. Stop doing this, start doing this, continue doing this.
Mm-hmm.
3 basic things, and it just makes it so much better. Rather than thinking my shit's the best, it's the best it's ever been, you should like me because I'm really good. Like, no, I'm shit at one. Let's try and make myself better at it.
Yeah. There's a photo that I'll pull up here that I posted a little while ago when I was visiting my cousins in Montreal. Like, we were just like out for a walk getting ice cream, and like I snapped some photos of like some buildings and then just like put them in black and white, and got like they got like some of the most engagement on like any of my posts in the last little while. But it's just like quick like little point
like photos, man.
Yeah, it helps that my phone, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, is incredible cameras.
Oh man, I got the S20 Ultra as well, man. It's
nice.
So good.
Yeah, like
so goddamn good.
Like if I'm just like out, often my photos are on my phone. But when like these kind of ones, like when I'm like in my studio, like doing like product photos, those I use the T3i and the 50 mil, just because the bokeh is so sharp and it's like so crisp. Like these ones, phone. These ones were, I love how this one turned out. Yeah, like that's the one that we were talking about earlier. Like took me so long to focus, but then like once it's still kind of like a touch out of focus, like on some of this text, but like with like the circle bokeh in the background, like yeah, like I prefer to take photos on my phone, but there's times when the 50 mil and the T3i like just do a better job. Like these ones, product photos, all taken with a proper camera. But like a lot of the time, and like I've heard people like their excuse like, oh, I only have a phone. I took these with a phone, edited them on my phone. Like you know, like you just need like a good photo editing app and just like start working to improve your quality.
And the main thing is, I mean, there's so many apps, there's so many ways to improve it, but you just don't know. I mean, what I've done, I mean, if I look at my, literally, if you look at the first video review I did, and it was actually on I did it on a GoPro.
Oh, cool.
If I look at the difference between my first video compared to what I do now, I never did a lesson. I never took like a course.
Yeah,
I just
same.
literally looked at what I did. I typed into YouTube how to record yourself.
Yeah.
And I just researched it. And it's the same thing as what I've done in every single part of my business.
Mm-hmm.
What is SEO marketing? How does it work?
Yeah.
How do you build a website? How do you market yourself? How do you make a beard oil? How do you make a beard balm? What are the best ingredients to use? Yeah. Like YouTube is the most amazing fucking invention in the 21st century.
100%.
Like, I mean, there's people like us who enjoy our niche part of what we call the free market society. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Our part of the free market society is beard oils, beard balms, beard shit in general.
Yeah.
And there's so many of us that before the world of the internet and YouTube, we'd never be connected with other people.
Totally.
But now you realize there's like one small thing that I used to think was really no one gave a shit about, which is my thing. There's actually millions of people out there who are into what you like. And then now it's got to that stage where everyone's realized that, so they've started making videos on how to do small things. Like, perfect example today, I had to, my bike got a puncture. I've never actually changed a flat tire on a road bike before.
Okay.
So I just typed into YouTube. There was over 100 videos on how to change a tire and how to fix a flat tire. And it's the same with anything. Like, you want to do anything in your life, anything. Yeah. Like I had a Discovery, like a Land Rover Discovery, and the handbrake broke. I was in the middle of Snowdonia, the mountains in Wales.
Okay.
I had a phone connection, so I stepped into YouTube. How do you fix it? Found out how to fix it, fixed it, and I drove home fine. Like, there's literally a video for anything, and that's what I've done with everything in this business, in this industry, since I started. YouTube it, teach yourself, learn how to do it, adapt it to your own like kind of way of doing things. And then improve on it, and that's the way it is. So like all these like video editing, photo editing, like the first camera I had was this. I got the Nikon D3100. This is like a 12, 15-year-old camera now.
Wow.
But it's brilliant. It's great, and it's like when I first started using it, I was like, oh, the photos are crap. Then I started going to YouTube. What's the best way to use this camera? And I'm fucking brilliant with it now. I get some amazing quality shots with this thing. And it's 15 years old. And it's like
this camera is, like also fairly old. Like, but like I bought this 50mm lens recently, and like makes such a difference. And also like one of the YouTubers that I've watched for years that like does like photo and video editing tutorials is Peter McKinnon. He's also
he's brilliant. He's fucking brilliant. I've been watching a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, his office is like, I want to say 45 minutes from here, like where I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go.
But that's the great thing, isn't it? It's like, so these guys have been the pioneers of kind of YouTube and filming yourself, and that's great. But then it's like, we look at the beard industry, and we are way behind that level and what we're doing. And it's, I mean, that's one of the things I've identified in this industry. It's like there's a big gap in the market for high quality reviews and high quality content. Doing most of the content's cheesy and like grown ass men doing TikToks, but then there's like a big gap for like some really good quality.
There's so many videos
trying
that I
to
haven't
build
watched
towards that, you know. So
and like we were talking about a couple days ago, like 2.1 billion views on TikTok for the hashtag beard. Like, there's room there for like actual like cool ass videos. Hashtag beard, like.
And that's one thing I'm trying to get into now, is TikTok thing. I mean, I'm not going to be stood in front of my camera doing a dance. Like, there's no fucking way. It's not going to happen.
No, I said that from the beginning.
But I mean, I go on TikTok and I use TikTok. There's some funny shit on there.
Facts.
And there's like some informative shit. And it's like, what can I do to get into that kind of realm? Because it's just a huge market for target customers. Yeah. And if you think you don't like something because of your own ego, then it's just stupid. Embrace that shit. Yeah, embrace it, get involved in it. Yeah. Find a way to make it work for you. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Totally. Yeah, like this. Yeah, especially with like beard stuff, like because like, like you were saying, there's not a lot of like high quality like beard reviews and stuff like that, and like as we've been like taking like marketing type stuff and like working with that and like using that to like applying that to like beard stuff that we're interested in and like doing like content with that, like learning like new photo editing techniques, video editing techniques, like all that stuff, and then like applying that to like there's another YouTuber that I watch named Jeremy Sires, I think he is. He does like
I follow him as well.
Brilliant. Cigars, knives, beard stuff. Like he's like like his style is very very similar to Peter McKinnon, and it's great. Like like very high energy, very cinematic videos. Like also great. Yeah, 100%.
And that's the good thing about it is you can take what all these. I mean, it's the same thing in everything. I do it with my reviews. I do it with my beard products. Yeah. Take what other people do really good and then apply it to yourself and make it your own. And it's really important do that, man. It's really important.
Yeah.
It's a successful business model. It
Totally.
really is.
Yep.
And it's not copying. Like, I would never copy another company. I would never do that. It's embarrassing to copy.
Yeah,
that's another
facts.
thing we should get onto. Some of the copying that's going on.
Yep.
But it's just something I wouldn't do. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I mean, like it takes someone to say, fuck, holy shit, bro, what you're doing is amazing. I love that. I've taken inspiration for what you do.
Yeah.
And you have inspired me to do something good. And thank you for that.
Yeah.
And
inspiration.
like, some people can't do that. Some people literally can't do that. I mean, all these guys on YouTube, I take so much inspiration for them. Even some of the biz, I mean, like Dakisevic, the guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
That guy, I fucking love him. He's the best part of the beer struggle. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Thor, I love that guy. The rest of them, yeah. But I take inspiration from all the guys that I like aspire to kind of be sort of like on my own spin and then improve on it. And it's, you know, it's so important to do. I love it. I love it. Fucking hilarious.
Like with Daki, like his content's hilarious but also like super high quality photos. Like
yeah. But the best thing about it is like the best thing is he's just being himself. Yeah,
it's true.
It's like a very unique style. He is himself. He's not copying anyone. He's obviously taken advice and like kind of inspired by guys who get to do good photos and do good content and thought, right, how can I apply that to my own individual personality?
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of emulate. It's like, I like what you've done here. I like what this other guy's done here. I like what this guy's done here. How can I use what they've done good and apply it to my own personal brand? Yeah. Which brings my own personality out, kind of thing. And
because like, just with Daki and Thor, like Daki's videos are like really funny and like entertaining to watch, but like they're not like a like super like cinematic like dramatic. But then you go to like somebody like Thor, and also Espen Pilot Viking, like those guys have like super sharp photos and like really like cinematic videos. Like
but I think that the main thing about it is you can just tell that the guys are very relaxed. They're just being themselves.
Totally.
It's like, I'm not trying to be anyone else. I'm just trying to be myself.
Yeah.
They're so relaxed that personality comes out. And that's what kind of I emulate to do. I don't want to try and be someone I'm not. I don't want to try and play up to what I perceive my target market to be. I'm just going to be myself. And if you like that, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't fucking matter. You know, if you don't like me, don't fucking follow me.
Yeah, exactly. And like with Thor, because like, and Espen too, but especially Thor, like he always has that like, I feel like especially like within like TBS, like he has this like mythological like air like about him, like when you see him, like, oh, that's Thor, like he's like. But I talked to him on the like when he was on the podcast, like he was like leaning back in his chair, just chilling, like just a normal dude, just like hanging out in his chair, like talking with the boys, like he wasn't trying to be all like cool and like flexing, and just like he's just chilling, and that's what I like about him.
Because like he knows he's nothing special. Like no one is anything special. We're all fucking dudes trying to get our way, trying to work our way through this fucking weird existence that we're part of, you know.
Totally.
And that's it. We're all part of weird flesh and bodies running through the fucking, you know, world at 100 billion miles an hour. Like, that's all it is. And it's refreshing to find people like that in the world of Instagram, because the world of Instagram these days is very fucking strange. Very fucking strange.
Totally.
And if you can navigate your way through it while sticking true to yourself, then you're winning. You're gonna fucking win. You're gonna win.
And like Espen's really good about that, because like even when we talked to him, we were asking about like what it's like to be like, because he's got like a few 100,000 followers, but he's like, really, I'm not like in Norway where he lives, he's like, really, I'm not that like well known. Like I'll have like a couple people like come up and recognize me, but like really I'm not anything like super famous. Like I'm just like a normal guy, just like having fun, like making cool shit.
I mean, and that's the good thing. It's like it's you don't want to be too famous, do you? You want to still be able to go to the shop and buy some fucking pancakes and come home not being like mobbed by people. It's quite nice. But also, it must be nice to kind of recognize now and again, because the recognition part, like, you don't want to be famous. You just want to be recognized for doing a good job.
Oh yeah, totally. Because like you're putting all that work in, like when I talked like when I think it was when Thor was on, like he said like one of the videos that they filmed for TBS took them like multiple days to shoot. Well, like I posted one on Instagram TV like a little while ago, and like I worked on that video for like 2 months. And it got posted on the Beard Circle page, and it's got like 16,000 views. Because like I did like the whole process behind that video is like it was crazy. Like I started out wrote a whole script, then did a shot list, and then like my buddy who's like into like filmmaking, and he has like a red dragon, like super high end, like they use them for movies. And so we used that, and then he like spent like probably at least a month like on and off like editing it like along with other projects, and then I posted it. But that took us so long to do, and we're already starting work on like a part 2, but like I want to do it bigger and like more cinematic, and I want to do it during the winter. Something cool like maybe like a 10-15 minute movie or something like that, because the first one we did was
it's nice to get
minutes.
recognized. Yeah, hard work though, isn't it? Like,
totally.
That's the thing. I've got one. There's a video I did, and I did it ages ago, and it's well, I actually had someone come up and say, "Are you that guy?"
Oh, cool.
I did a video for Odin's Beard Care,
okay,
and I was just using the products, and I was about to use a cutthroat razor to like trim my beard.
Yeah.
But I went like that. I was like, no, and I got an axe. And
Yeah.
I started like trim my beard with an axe.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, I saw that.
So someone actually saw me and was like, "Oh, you're that guy," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Fuck," because they put that as sponsored ads, and it's like people are seeing it.
Yeah.
But like people that I know, or people that I know that know someone else, it's like, is that the guy that you know? Because it's coming up in the sponsored ads. It's like, fuck, it's weird, man. It's like,
yeah.
But that's the best thing I did. Like of all the things I put loads of thought into, like all the editing, like the kind of content, like the production value.
Yeah, totally.
The thing that got the most likes was just me getting a fucking axe and pretending to shave my beard with it.
Yeah, that's always the thing. Like, like you spend all this time and then like planning this whole thing out, and there's things that get more views. Like,
yeah,
like I posted.
And also, I think it also helps that I put an Monomath song in the back of it.
True. Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Did you post it on TikTok?
Yeah. If you go on my profile a second, go down a little bit. I don't because I follow Odin's Beard Care. Like I see myself on sponsored ads every time I go on Facebook now. It's weird. It's really strange. But if you go, where is it? There's a few photos of Tia that Odin sent. Go down, it's down on the left-hand side.
Oh, on
the video. I'm actually wearing the same top.
Your page or
on my page, yeah.
Okay.
I'm wearing the same Dark Funeral top. Shout out to Dark Funeral. So you go, it's quite a bit down.
Yeah.
Just there. So that one on the left. That's
this one.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just did like a quick kind of usage video. That's the beard straightener I'm selling. Available at www.beardtings.co.uk. Just saying.
Yeah. Check it. I'll have it linked down below. But yeah.
But yeah, that bit, like, I get the axe and use that instead. It's like it's all over the place. It's weird.
Yeah, it's such a simple thing, but it's so clever.
Yeah, and that's what makes these kind of things go viral. It's nothing about production. It's just about something funny, really.
Yeah, totally.
Something that people relate to, you know.
Yeah. So we're going on 2.5 hours now. So I think let's call it here for now, and then we'll do a part 2 like real soon. But,
sweet, man, sounds good.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun, and then we'll figure out like me hopping on your podcast at some point, and then also when I edit this.
11:30, and I think it's perfect timing because the UFC's about to start.
Ooh, smart, great timing. All right, sweet. Yeah, so thanks everybody for watching. Check out Andy on Instagram down below. I have his website there as well. Yeah, thanks for watching. Talk to you more soon. Peace.